damn, a nigga was on the wrong channel, blessing the wrong motherfucking team, and therefore I'm a minute late. My bad. It's all good. All you niggas who are late and are gonna watch this shit after the fact, kudos, my nigga. Don't let nobody tell you when and where to be no fucking place. Don't tell nobody nowhere nothing. That's what I don't do. What's up, Raphael? Early ass nigga. Just always leaving a message for the niggas who watch this shit later. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. I'm just making sure that niggas know, you know what I'm saying, what it is. I'm gonna have about 2 niggas come in with this motherfucking fatal thirsty ass. Always want to hop on and do what you do radio scene. The niggas know what it is. We gonna talk about a couple of shits. You know what I'm saying? A couple of things. A lot of shit been going on. Not really a lot of shit. It's just Microsoft finally woke up. You know, them niggas been quiet on the bullshit. You know, like them niggas been bullshitting the entire generation. These niggas have been quiet on the bullshit. Oh, let me send this bitch ass nigga this shit, man. These great late ass niggas. That's why I don't like doing shit with nobody niggas. It's always last minute and shit ass niggas. But, you know, Phil Spencer over there fucking up people money, trying to make his shit money. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, it's gonna be an underlying problem with the whole streaming shit, because unless you own your own stream, them niggas can fuck up your money, just like fucking Phil Spencer just did to Remedy right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucked up. These niggas, this motherfucker, man. What's up, Quambo? Hold up. Before I even say anything and start getting started, because I'm ready to get started. What's up, Raphael? You came in first. Thumbs up to you, nigga. Ostradamus Black, nigga. Monis Black. What's up, Black? I'm just calling you Black. I'm tired of y'all names. What's up, Black? Green apple face, mouth ass, nigga. What's good with you, nigga? What's up, Lay? What's up, Quan VZ? You know what I'm saying? And anybody else who up in this ADU motherfuckers watching, fuck the rest of you shy ass niggas who act like you can't even type the number 1 up in this bitch. At least hit the like or the dislike. I don't give a fuck. Do what the fuck you do, but hit something, nigga. Let me know that you alive and that you dislike everything that I do. Let me know the hater lotion gets rubbed in at all times, nigga. Just give me the lotion of hate or the likes. Fuck niggas. Whatever you want to do, nigga. Whatever you want to do, let me pop these bitch ass, late ass guests up in this motherfucking late ass white folks, presumably Asian. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try. I was about to talk to some other niggas, get some some people up in here to really chat about certain things when I do get everything established. It's hard to get shit established nowadays because work and shit. What's up, OBGZ? Chilling, my nigga. You know what it is. But without further ado, nigga. Hey, we all, nigga, CFCs is fantastic, my nigga. Anytime you eat a banana without peeling that motherfucker, any pirate and skeleton that eat a fucking banana without peeling that bitch first is on some high level trooper shit, OBJ, cause you baby hate. You low key baby hate, nigga. Niggas low key baby hate. It is what it is. It took me a little extra time too. What's up, nigga? I had to set the channel up and shit, make sure that that kids know that it's not for them. I mean, I guess YouTube then got sued, so they want to act like it's everybody else's fault but theirs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot about that big policy they added.
Yeah, so I'm over here. I think it's due on the 10th and shit, so I got to go to my channel before they ban on my channel saying, "Oh shit, you put rated R in the beginning of your shit, but it's still probably for kids status," because them niggas just want to blame us for the government coming down on them because they was bragging about getting information from the kids, like kids got emails and shit now, my nigga, like they low key want to send mail and shit to little kids and shit. That shit nuts. They should have got sued. I wish I got a piece of that money, nigga. Like niggas need to start sharing that shit, huh? Real shit. The government need to start sharing, nigga. They taking advantage of us, nigga. Like Shit, they're using our motherfucking videos to get Netflix and sue them for millions of dollars. I'm like, nigga, where my cut at, nigga? Like, I didn't know them niggas was doing that shit with my shit. You know, like, where my motherfucking money at? I'm telling you, we need to start making money off of these billionaire companies so them niggas making money off of us, nigga, in our efforts, nigga. YouTube has been like that, dog. YouTube is one of those spots. That's why I don't get monetized. I don't give a fuck about none of this, nigga. Anybody? All them niggas that's worried and shit. These niggas all sweating and shit. Like, oh shit, you might lose your channel. They all making crybaby ass videos. Like, my channel might be in trouble, guys. I told them it's not for kids, but I use a doll when I talk, so they don't think it's a kid. And like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Get you a real job, then. Nigga, you never take a job where you ain't got no rights. That's why I can't do this shit. You don't got no rights about how you get your money and where you get your money at. That's why I can't do it. I can't have a motherfucker tell me how to talk and then tell me that I might get paid. Like, you just take my money from niggas putting 10, 20 hours in on editing videos. Well, them niggas, it take me like an hour max, nigga, to make my fantastic ass videos because I'm a fucking beast. But it takes some of these motherfuckers. It takes some of these motherfuckers days, cuz, like, and they put together a bomb ass video, cuz, and then somebody drive by playing Lil Wayne and shit, nigga. It's a rap for that video. Like, it's some sad shit, cuz I can't go through it, my nigga. I can't help these billionaires get richer, nigga. And I could have played college basketball and was like, nope, nigga, it got me fucked up, nigga, for free, for free. These niggas making games and for free. These niggas, that's a $1 billion industry, and they got kids playing for free, my guy. These niggas starving, nigga. It was college basketball players, nigga, at the Burger King window, like, hey, can you get me a Whopper? I don't even want no money. I got basketball practice soon. Can a nigga get a Whopper, no ketchup? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just these billionaires make.
So is this new policy that YouTube is adding in fucking, is it strictly for like monetization channels or just every channel in general?
I'm not sure. That's why I filled it out, because I'm not sure how they're gonna do that or when they're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure it's mostly towards the monetized channels. But
okay. But if that be the case, then I'm not worried about it then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really tripping, nigga. What's up, Gummy Bear? Cuz, what's good, nigga? OBJ Raphael, nigga. Go ahead, Fatal. Get your intro in, nigga. Let me see if anybody else hopped in this room. DRM scary ass.
Guys,
I know he ain't gonna try it.
Awkward day to be doing a show, but fuck it, we're here, so why not?
Hey, this is Do What You Do Radio. Hit the round table. Right. I happen to get home early. Wednesdays are actually an easier day for me. I mean, we might have to move the round table to Wednesdays or the weekends, because Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are the worst days for me. Nigga. I didn't get home until like damn near 10 on Tuesday.
Damn.
Like, fuck, nigga, I can't, like, it's because it's that time of year, nigga. It's holiday time. Everybody buying Coke, nigga. Nigga, my coworkers done found my channel and shit. These niggas clowning niggas and shit. I'm like, fuck you, nigga. Like, nigga, that's a work of art, bitch. That's a work of art. Nigga, and one of my coworkers, she little cutie and shit. She talking shit. I'm like, bitch, you turned on. You turned on from my channel. I seen the likes. It gives me a notification that you motherfucking subscribed. You want to subscribe to this dig. Relax. You can't clown me on my shit. She was like, ooh, I didn't know you cuss so much. I'm like, bitch, I'm grown. Like, what the fuck you thought this was? Nigga, huh? At work, I can't be me. Are you at work, bitch? Are you telling me this is you? You know what I'm saying? I check people. I check people from the jump, nigga. I do not play, nigga. I'm not embarrassing my channel, nigga. You know, like I'm running around dressed up like Mario or some shit like that nigga Stone Fox used to do, nigga. I'd be embarrassed of that shit, nigga. I couldn't do it, nigga. Nigga used to put on white face, running around talking about Mario, nigga. Can't do it, nigga. I'm not getting dressed. No, nigga, I'm not. But let's get to these motherfucking topics, my nigga. We got
just real quick there, Thrash, just to make sure that people in the chat can hear me. Just double check to make sure.
Hey, can y'all niggas hear this nigga? Oh yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah,
this nigga said something. He said, "What's up, Fatal?" He said,
okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, they can hear
you. Trying to
get
a hold more people to get in here, man. But
hey, I'm only doing 3 max for the round. For the YouTube. For Do What You Do Radio. I'm doing 3 niggas max. I am not flip flopping through none of you niggas with fucked up mics driving down the street and shit. No, hell no.
Yeah, Josh.
3 at a time. We could do the rest of that shit on the round table, nigga. But nah, there's no, nigga. We finna hear what the fuck shit need to be said up in this motherfucker. But this nigga well, first Horizon Zero Dawn. Let me tackle that shit first. Horizon Zero Dawn, nigga. A YouTuber came out, same YouTuber who quote unquote predicted Death Stranding was coming to PC has now said that Horizon is also coming to PC. Now, clearly this is a keyboard dick writing nigga, but still, he claims that Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC, and he's acting like he predicted Death Stranding was coming to PC. He predicted it. And I don't know what was up with PlayStation niggas not remembering shit, but Kojima said this shit from the very beginning that Death Stranding was coming to PC.
That he did.
So it's like, I'm like, what the fuck did he predict? Did he just watch a video, nigga? Like, is that how we predicting shit now, nigga? Like, I predict that nigga Trump is gonna say some bullshit in Twitter tomorrow. Like, is that gonna make me genius, nigga, or that's just the obvious that's gonna happen anyway? You know what I'm saying? So it's just what you think about this shit, nigga? Before I even get further into why Horizon why this nigga's dumb and this bullshit, what do you think about the situation, my nigga?
Well, when I saw that announcement, I was just like, nah, there's no way. There's no way. Like when they were touting the source, the guy that you just mentioned about fucking Death Stranding, and I was like, yeah, but we already knew that game was coming to PC because Kojima even said it himself back when like the whole entire not acquisition, but the deal was made. The deal was made.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever the case may be. So I don't see Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC.
Mm-hmm.
If we, for some bizarre reason, if we do, then I don't know what the fuck Sony is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see it happening.
Facts. I see it. I don't see it happening natively. Like, who just said that shit? Like, impatient. I see it happening on PS Now, and I still don't see it being downloadable on PC. Just like God of War and them is on right now, just like Grand Theft Auto is on PS Now right now, it's also on PC. You know what I'm saying? But why in the fuck would they put it natively on PC when them niggas can pirate? You can't pirate a streaming service, my nigga, but you can pirate a game. I see more and more companies doing streaming services because they don't have to worry about DRM after that. You don't got to worry about that shit. Still got to go through you, and they can still play it. They would be dumb as fuck not to push their streaming service, my nigga. Horizon Zero Dawn would do nothing more than push their streaming service, not only for PC gamers, but for gamers who haven't bought a motherfucking Horizon or who traded it in but want to play it again, might just pick up PS Now for Horizon Zero Dawn. So it'll be a bigger opening for PlayStation and PC for these bitch ass streaming services, which I hate to begin with. I dislike any streaming service regardless of who it is. But if I'm talking like a businessman, if this shit comes to PC, it'll come through PS Now. And that's why I don't even know who this YouTuber is. I read the article and it said some YouTuber. Now I just stopped reading right there because I already knew that. I'm like, nigga, a YouTuber told you, nigga? Like, tell me Jim Ryan said it or something. But a YouTuber, nigga, like, I could have did that. Like, because it's easy to predict. It's easy to say, like, it's hard for this guy to be wrong. Either he could say, when people wrong on their sources and shit, like Foxy or some bullshit, them niggas never admit that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when they are somewhat right or right, they'll admit it. And he'll be somewhat right if it comes on PS Now. But then it will also be the obvious, seeing that God of War and Uncharted and them has just got on PS Now and is now playable on PC through PS Now. It's kind of hard for him to be wrong. This isn't even a rumor. This is more like I think it's going to happen. They said this is how they're going to start doing PS Now from now on. If they put God of War on PS Now, then Horizon can easily be put on that motherfucker. Horizon is older. You know what I'm saying? And I know that Guerrilla Games is trying to whore out the Decima engine, which they should, honestly, which they should, because it's not like people like PlayStation doesn't use Microsoft's engines like the Havoc engine or people using Epic's engine and shit like that. Engines is engines. You can do that. Make your money that way. You can make better games. You feel me? But like to say that it's gonna come to PC, like PC niggas like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, y'all niggas is so weird. Y'all niggas never gave a fuck. Y'all just care about. It's just all about arguing now, my nigga. It's all about just motherfuckers just want to go back and forth on something. Niggas talking about. I see niggas talking about they gonna leave PlayStation if Horizon Zero Dawn goes to PC. And I'm like, nigga, why Horizon making you do it, nigga? Like, God of War is on PC, Bloodborne is on PC, The Last of Us is on PC. Why would Horizon just tip you over, my nigga? Number one. Number two, like, that shit sounds stupid in the first place, my nigga. I mean, it'd be dumb for Sony, and people who work for Sony should be the ones that be like, I quit. But in the overall scheme of things, niggas, it's not going to really affect us. None of us work for Sony. I mean, it'll affect us in our game quality, and I might just quit gaming if the quality drops the way I know it will if we have to depend on streaming. But I can't find myself calling myself quitting PlayStation if Horizon ends up on PC somehow. I mean, them PC fuck niggas need something to play anyway. You know, I still ain't made a video on these bitch ass niggas, but I starting to hear them talk more. A lot of these niggas is growing hairs on their chest and shit. They moving out of their mom's basement and up into the living room or something. I don't know, but them niggas is, you know, they've been talking a lot of extra shit. They feeling good about themselves because they are getting console games, and I just find it hilarious that you call a console a peasant, nigga, but you want the food that the peasant eats. You know, like, because you're playing some old ass Civilization or some shit, nigga. Fuck ass motherfucking bullshit, nigga. But oh shit, nigga, damn again, nigga. How the fuck did you fall out? This motherfucker. Hold on, cuz these niggas don't know how to use Discord no more, cuz. Fuck. There, nigga. Fuck.
Thank you,
But
sir. Sorry about that, man.
it's all good, I'm fucking with you. But I mean, it's like I said before, cuz like that shit is just an easy guess for that nigga. It's an easy thing to say, easy thing to guess. I could easily make a video saying why all types of shit is gonna happen, my nigga. Like, I'm starting to believe that the Xbox don't even fucking exist. I'm sorry. I'm just starting to feel like the Scarlet is nothing more than an app, and games will physically just come to PlayStation. That's what I'm starting to fucking feel, my nigga. If Microsoft can put apps and put like Windows and not when yeah Windows and they put Word and Excel and shit that they own, if they put them motherfuckers on Apple, then what's the big deal about putting a bitch ass Xbox game on a PlayStation? Like, that's not even a branch of what they care about anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm honestly starting to think that because they're not getting these motherfucking dev kits, that there's something that they don't want to talk about. Phil Smith was talking about, I got the Scarlet at home, but that mother, and he's talking about he using a controller that's already out on it, and that made me think like people wasn't understanding what I was saying on Twitter. Like, he said that he has the Elite 2 controller and it works on his Scarlet, instead of saying the new Scarlet controller is comfortable as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna talk about it, talk about it. Does this shit not come with a controller, nigga? Like, only apps do that, my nigga. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, cause like he endorsed a few motherfucking products in that one tweet, and none of it makes sense if nobody has dev kits. But if motherfucker, well, some people they say got dev kits, I guess, but people are asking for dev kits, and Sony's dev kit's been out for over a year. Microsoft ain't got theirs out yet, and there's less than a year left to develop for the Scarlet. Then that makes me think, well, maybe they already have a dev kit and they just don't fucking know it yet. Like, maybe they should just continue making their fucking games, and then that way Microsoft can be like, hey, it's just an app. You don't have to buy, like, you know how Xbox players will eat up anything Phil Spencer say. And that motherfucker could be like, hey, niggas, you don't even gotta buy a console. Next thing you know, Xbox niggas would be like, you PlayStation niggas, how much you spend on that console? Because I spent nothing. I have it. I got an app, nigga, and I got the Scarlet. They're not caring about whatever. They're not caring about shit else, bro. And I think that app is gonna be like a streaming service or something, bro. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. What you think about that shit? What do you think about the? Are you still in here, nigga? Okay. Make sure.
Yeah,
Fuck nigga. What do you think about that whole comment on Twitter, man? Like in the whole dev kit situation with Microsoft.
I do remember them saying that previous controllers for Xbox One, so there was supposed to be also functional on Scarlet.
Facts. I remember that too.
That could be what he's relating to as far as like,
but why?
Shamelessly promoting the fucking controller. I don't know, because maybe they don't actually have the full on design of the actual fucking Scarlet controller yet done. I don't know.
I mean, but why would he take it home then? Like, why would he take it home? Why would he have a Scarlet take a Scarlet home and then say, "Hey, this is replacing my old consoles," or however he said it. It's becoming my primary gaming experience. Even though this motherfucker don't game, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This grown ass man who runs more than Xbox is not going home to play no fucking. I work for Coke, bitch, and I'm not even like the bosses of bosses or no bullshit, nigga. And when I get home, I find it hard as fuck for me to pick up a goddamn motherfucking game. And I only work for a gaming company, nigga. You know how hard it is for me to drink a Coke? Nigga, I could smell Coke, cuz. Like, literally, I could smell it on people's clothes. That's how much I gotta deal with Coke. So I don't want to deal with Coke. When I get fucking home, this motherfucker is over here acting like he playing some shit. And these niggas sucking that shit the fuck up. I'm like, nigga, like, how many y'all niggas got that nigga on your friends list? Nigga, like, how many y'all niggas play the game with this nigga? Like, you know, like, fuck all that, man. Niggas be listening to these white-ass motherfucking rich people, man. That's like the last people you want to listen to, man. I'd rather listen to a broke white person than a rich one, man. My bad, but what you finna say on that, cuz? I went on a tangent.
No, I'm agreeing with you on the whole rich people thing, because they give terrible advice.
Man, I'm saying, especially these companies. I wouldn't trust Shuhei Yoshida. That nigga lied to me already with the PS4. Nigga, I remember that nigga when they first booted that motherfucker up. They had like him getting ready to join, or he was watching somebody else's game, and you can see his picture on the game as somebody else was playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not his picture, but his face live feed, like camera, like, ooh, like you can see his facial expressions and shit. That shit never happened on the PlayStation 4, nigga. I don't trust none of these companies, and I pay attention to everything they do, my nigga. I support them. There's nothing wrong with support, but something wrong with trust. I support my woman, but let my girl not let me call her nigga and her ass ain't home, nigga, at 12 midnight. Bitch, where the fuck was you at? You got me fucked up, nigga. We catching that fade today. Nigga, it's trust but confirm. I mean, confirm but don't trust. I don't trust shit. I don't trust a fucking thing, my nigga. You shouldn't, especially when you paying your actual money for some shit. Once we pay that money and we get into the actual situation of a motherfucking a game system, we pay that money. We no longer owe them. Like, they owe us the support. We don't buy Xboxes for them to sit on our fucking table. We don't buy PlayStations to sit on our motherfucking table to look at. We buy them for the future support that it will get. And that is the games. And if you don't provide that shit, or if you don't provide that shit good as you promised when you first sold us on the console, then you have done us a disservice. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it.
No, I agree 100%. And I was just reading, it was confirmed that all Xbox One controllers, including the V2 Elite controller, was compatible with this.
No, I know that. That's fine. But when you get a new console, my nigga, nobody's talking about the old console controllers, nigga. How does the new controller feel, my nigga? I would be more excited for the new controller, my nigga, that comes with the Scarlet than I would be for something that's already out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's more excitement behind the new. If you would have said, cut, nigga, if this motherfucker would have said, I got the new Scarlet at the house, it's replacing my other shit, and the new Scarlet controller feels fantastic in my hands. Great job, guys. Them niggas would have blew up way more than this nigga talking about the Elite 2 controller. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, my nigga. Like, that's a new controller. That's a new actual controller that comes with the system, my nigga. And this nigga not even talking about that. That's why I don't believe that he brought home any console, my nigga. If he brought home something, it was a part or an app or something. If he even telling the truth. But the way he worded it was weird. If you're talking about a brand new
kit, maybe a dev kit.
Dev kit. I mean, if you're gonna come home with a dev kit, then where's everybody else's dev kits? And how come he didn't say dev kits? He said control. He said consoles going. Is this dev kit going to replace his consoles? Like,
well, I mean, dev kit is technically like a PR thing, right? For within the industry. I don't. Him saying that on Twitter is. I get what you're saying, but
I'm just saying. I mean, it was this. Everything Phil Spencer does is to sell, and he does deceptive selling. And like I don't know if you've seen the trailer I made for the documentary for Xbox documentary, nigga. The Generations End documentary, nigga. But
no, I haven't seen that yet.
I found some shit that will destroy everything that's been going on this generation. Like literally, I found some shit. I'm trying to get in contact with all type of gamers, cuz Crap Gamer, MBG, Dealer, Red Dragon, whoever I can get in contact with to get in on this project, my nigga. But nigga, the shit that I have found, my guy, we've been looking at Phil. That's why I call that nigga the celebrity, my nigga. We've been looking at that nigga, and that is part of their plan, my nigga. That is part of their plan. Did you know Microsoft had a keynote like 2 months ago? You hear about that keynote they had? No,
No,
they had a little get together and shit, like, and they was talking about all the shit, everything, all the future of Microsoft and everything that they doing with Microsoft. They talked about.
You piqued my interest now.
They talked about everything, nigga. The streaming service, the cloud services, nigga. Have you ain't heard of Minecraft World? No,
Minecraft World, you mean that game that just came out on phones?
no, no.
Oh, that's Minecraft Earth. Never mind.
Yeah, Earth. My bad. Area Earth. Nah, but it's what they showed that, right? They showed that, but they showed that like full on VR, like under your feet status. Not too long after that, Phil Spencer says there's not going to be no VR.
But that's on mobile though.
Right.
That's on mobile. I didn't
Right.
invite that, but I
Right.
fucking take it. My phone can't run it.
Right. That's on mobile. They don't want to do VR on the Xbox, but they want to do VR and support VR on the mobile. You ain't never thought that funny, my nigga? I'm telling, cuz there's
No,
shit.
because it's
There
just
is
nothing more
shit.
than a Minecraft Pokemon Go. That's all that game really is.
No, it don't matter, nigga. Microsoft is supporting it on other platforms, my nigga. And telling if they so not interested in it, then why not do it at all, right? But they are interested in it. They're just not interested in doing it on Xbox. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit going on. Cause like my Twitter is do what you do at do what you do 6, my nigga. Like what about those glass cards? You seen that shit yet?
Glass cards? No, what the fuck is
Like
that?
glass storage cards, nigga. You ain't seen that shit yet?
Nope.
Yes, nigga. Like this documentary is gonna open a whole lot of eyes, my nigga. Like this shit right here, everything that's been happening is it's all nigga. Even down to the controller, nigga. That handicap controller they got.
Yeah.
Even down to that, my nigga. Like I'm telling you now, my nigga, it's a wrap for Xbox. Not in the way that people think. I don't think they're gonna close the Xbox. They just gonna whore that bitch out. Like it's a wrap for Xbox as we know it. Like this generation is generation's end, my nigga. Like this is it for Xbox as we know it. And they've been saying that shit for the longest. They said so. Remember when them niggas said that we're gonna stop generations? Remember that shit?
Yep.
When they said we're not gonna have generations no more? How do you do that without making an app? Right? Because if you're ending generations, that means that the Xbox that you own right now can play everything from now on, right? And everything from now on can play on that Xbox, can play the whatever Xbox games are on that, and that's all they've been pushing. Everything from backwards compatibility to XCloud to Games Pass. You no longer need a console on Microsoft's side. No longer do you need it. Because since you have a console already in your house, they're thinking like, why do we need to resell them on a console? That's why generations hurt Microsoft the most. Because if you look at what they sold last generation and compared to what they sold this generation, they actually took a loss on the living room. So they don't want to risk that shit again and take even further loss or try to fight for more space when you already have it in your living room. The only thing they got to do is come out with an app that'll help you play whatever you got coming out in your living room already. They already own the living room if you have an Xbox, right? If you have an Xbox, they own my living room. They don't own it, but they got stake in my living room because my Xbox is already here. You know what I'm saying? So if they just put
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I
if
get what
they
you're
put an
saying.
xCloud out and make xCloud able to play Scarlet games and all that fucking games day and date, like they're doing right now with fucking Games Pass, day and date, you no longer need to buy a console. They no longer need
Yeah.
to sell you a console. They've already
Well,
sold it to you.
if you don't want to deal with streaming, if you don't want to deal with the streaming aspect of
No,
things,
no,
yeah. But if you
no,
don't, if you do, then
no. You gotta
whatever.
understand though. It's fuck what you want to deal with. It's always been fuck what you want to deal with.
Yeah, but I mean, like, not everyone is going to be doing that, though. That's what
What?
I'm trying to tell you. Like, not everyone's going to sit there and
Mm-hmm.
fucking go with
Mm-hmm.
the streaming shit. Look at Stadia.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Stadia is fucking garbage.
You know why Stadia is garbage?
The
Because
streaming sucks.
no, no, no. Because they had to fight for your living room. They had to fight for your cell phone. They had to
Hey, speaking of Stadia, there, fucking Thrash. Did you see that ad that's been going around about that fucking about like how Stadia doesn't require a console, and it shows like some dude in the window flicking the console away from the fucking
right.
TV?
Uh-huh. I
That's
seen that.
some harsh, dumbass shit, dude.
Yeah, it was because
No, but
they didn't show
I
them
think in
they
reference
didn't
to what
show
you're
them getting
saying,
up and putting that piece into the back of the TV though.
yeah,
They didn't do all that.
right. Yeah. They didn't show that. Of
Yeah, they
course,
didn't show
they'll
that
leave
part.
that out of the commercial.
No, no, you just put a smaller. All you're doing is putting a smaller console. If you're using your TV, then you're just putting a smaller console on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just period.
See, what I think when Microsoft made that notion about fucking about not leaving anybody behind and whatever the case would be, right? Like, like part of that is like like being able to like all the backwards compatibility shit, and fucking or fake backwards compatibility, however you want to look at it. All the controllers can be used, whether you like 360 or Scarlet versions. But as far as like the one goes, like I do see them putting fucking like xCloud on fucking on Xbox One consoles, the S and the X, or maybe the X. And then the people that don't have or can't or don't want to buy, fucking whatever you want to call it, you're forced into a scenario where you can either say, hey, I can play the Xbox Scarlet games, but I got to string them on my OG Xbox or on my Xbox One S or X or whatever the fuck it is. But if I don't want that, then I have to go out of my way either fucking play it on PC or buy myself a Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
But like underlining that, I hate. I'm probably a lot of flack for saying the word option because that's apparently a fucking banned word nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's what he means by that. Now, I could be wrong.
Wait. What do you mean by what?
But things that I've been reading about and things that I've been looking at, like recently with like fucking videos that I watched on YouTube from like a lot of the things that he's been hinting at, man. Like it seems to me like xCloud outside from phones is also going to be on this generation platforms too as well. So that when next generation kicks off next year, I'm pretty sure we're going to know more about it there. Probably at E3, I'm going to assume that we probably will. Outside of the Scarlet reveal, because we know that's coming. But I'm saying in the sense like there will be an app that you can download on your Xbox One. And if you don't want to fucking pay for another console or whatever the case may be, you got to go through the streaming route. That's what I firmly think is what they're planning on doing, and I think it's what they mean by the whole like not leaving anybody behind kind of notion crap. But they were but even that's fucking vague to say the least.
I mean, they want to include PC. Like you got to understand, they want to build a network. Again, nigga, that fucking documentary.
They did that shit already.
No,
they tried that. They tried that last generation with games for Windows Live, and fucking because that was technically Xbox Live on Windows, but it was so broken that it barely even fucking worked. But now they found that notion with Windows 10 fucking to build it within the actual infrastructure of Windows 10 itself.
No, they want to. Yeah, they don't. That's one of the things that Nadilla said. He said he doesn't want people to be locked down to Windows. He said Microsoft started to fall off because we started focusing too hard on Windows. We're never going to abandon Windows, but we've fucked up by making it to where you had to be on Windows to enjoy Microsoft's, at its full potential. Now he wants to be everywhere. He wants anybody to be able. That's what he means by. That's what Phil Spencer means by no gamer left out. But even that's shadowing Nadilla's message of saying that no one is left out. Period. Like he wants. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna see Xbox games on the PlayStation. I'm starting to stand by my notion that Halo, if Sony allows it, will be day and date on the PlayStation 5. Day and date.
Hey, that'd be cool.
I mean, Microsoft is already a third party company. They already day and dating on PC. The next one would be motherfucking a PlayStation or other motherfucking systems
Mm-hmm. Yep.
in order to
Yep.
maximize what they're doing. They're saying they got to break walls. They can't box themselves in within one. I mean, you heard Phil Spencer say this shit plenty of times. Like, I want to be in control of my world. You know what I mean, or whatever he said. I don't want to be just stuck on one console and blah 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 blah. I want on all devices, right? That's Nadilla. That's what
Yeah.
Nadilla is saying that he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to do shit like that, and that's why Xbox is going to have to go along because, like I said, in that keynote that they had, they talked about everything Microsoft was going to do.
I'm trying to
Everything.
find that, dude. I want to find that shit because I'm
I'll
intrigued
link
by
it to
that
you. I'll
now.
link it to you. I got the videos
Please
recorded and
do.
everything. But
Sweet. Yeah. Hook me up with
I,
that shit because I really
I
want to see that.
one thing that I noticed is that they didn't really mention Xbox at all. That was the scary part of it. I remember the other keynotes they used to have, they would have a little Xbox section. We're doing this with the Connect. We got this new feature coming out calling it Project Natefold or whatever the fuck, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna
Project
do that.
Evolve. That's a
Like
weird name for it too.
like they took the HoloLens from being an actual gaming thing. It was actually really gonna be for the Xbox and Windows. And then they said, fuck that, it will make more money if we opened it all the way and just shared it with everybody else and then charged $2,000 for this shit. They already got part two of that shit coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
And it was at E3. Like part one was at E3 and they showed fucking Minecraft and all that. That's towards gamers. That's at a gaming show, right? On stage. And they went from that. They stepped away from that. Now they stepped away from VR fully. They don't expect anything from us because there's already VR devices out there. They don't need to spend money on shit no more because they want to break down the walls and just use everybody else's shit. Why would I spend more money on? Why do you think they got Samsung making their phones now? You heard about that? They got
Wait, Samsung's making their phones
Samsung's
now?
making their phones now. Yes.
Oh shit.
So it's like they don't want. Nadilla's message was, in order for us to be the biggest and baddest, we're gonna have to stop being bitches. We can't do it like how Bill Gates and that one nigga was doing it. Real shit. Real
No.
shit,
I'm just
bro.
laughing the way you worded that, but no, he did technically say that.
Yeah.
But you just worded it
You
funny.
can't. They can't do it no more. Like they can't. Like because that's Microsoft's biggest strength is that they have the resources to do that. They're the number one software company. Period. So they have the
But
power. They have the means. Sony can't do it. They're not even in competition with Sony. Like they
they
don't want
haven't
to.
been.
They
They
don't.
technically really haven't
They
been.
don't. But they don't want to be. They don't want to be. They want to be a part of Sony's team. Like
Mm.
just now, right? They just beat out Amazon for having their Azure servers be used by the U.S. Army, right? The military.
Uh-huh.
You heard about that?
Yep.
That
I
that
remember
ten
reading
that,
that.
that
Yeah, I
10
remember reading
billion
that. Yeah.
$10 billion deal that they had. That's
Mm-hmm.
the real money. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're after shit like that. To where even what made it funny is that Amazon was the front runner for that shit, and Amazon is baffled. It might actually take them to court because of how it went down because they don't know what the fuck happened. They dumbfounded by it. You know what I'm saying? And they're
Fucking
like, "What did
Microsoft, man.
Microsoft tell you, motherfuckers, that y'all didn't? That like, what is it? It's because Microsoft got more connections. They're gonna want to connect out on all types of different shit. Microsoft might have offered them niggas information that Amazon can't. That's to the military. The military, nigga, Windows is connected to everywhere around the planet, my nigga. Windows, they can just, oh, nigga, somebody on ISIS using Windows. I got his exact address and his mama name is Karish, nigga. Like it's just so many different connections that they already have that nobody can compete with them. And that shit has always been there for them. It's just that nigga Nadilla was like, no, we're gonna actually have to go after this shit.
Yo, it's funny that you say that. They're asking this article that was posted 8 hours from The Verge, man. It says Microsoft wants everyone to follow its lead with its new mobile design.
Yes, they want to
Uh-huh.
be the ultimate middleman, my nigga. The middleman gets paid the most as long as he's in the middle of all, depending on how much he's in the middle of. And they want to be in the middle of everything.
Right, yep.
You know what I'm saying? They want to be in the middle of everything. They don't want to be in the middle of just gaming, just PC. Nah, niggas want to be in the middle of everything. Nigga, fruit baskets. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mexican taco stands and shit. They want to be in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is. That's why, like, the console war is over with. My nigga, like, Sony has won that. Microsoft has moved on to something bigger than that when it comes to Xbox, period. That's why they renamed it. I mean, if you look at all the steps that they did, they renamed Windows games to Xbox Game Studios. They did that to give the brand of Xbox to where they don't need an Xbox no more. Nigga, you already on Xbox. If you say, hey, nigga, this is an Xbox game. When you play Sonic and it's a Sega, you're not playing the Sega Genesis no more, my nigga. But you're playing Sega. You know what I'm saying?
Games like Gears and fucking shit like that, Gears 5 is going to come to PlayStation. You think it's going to be a next gen thing, like when they start pushing that out?
Well, I don't know. It all depends on what Sony agrees to do. Period. See, like they already said, Gears would have already been on PlayStation if Sony would agree to this shit, right? They've already said that.
Yeah.
So it's all about what these companies agree to do and what they agree not to do. Period. It's up to Sony if they really want to destroy Xbox and give people no reason to buy an Xbox. Microsoft don't care no more because they like people. The people who are going to buy an Xbox have already bought it.
Yeah, they even said that they don't care if you buy the console or not. They just care about you, like no matter where you are to play their shit, like whether it be on PC, whether it be on Xbox, or whether it's going to be through the cloud. Or the Switch for that matter, because I've been playing fucking Minecraft with Ryan fucking on no, not that Ryan. Ryan Landy's fucking he plays it on the Switch.
Uh-huh.
He plays it on the Switch and fucking the crossplay functionality, man. So so I've been playing with him on that. And it's funny too because when I added him on my friends is on Xbox, it even shows that it says Minecraft on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a little weird to see that. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess.
I'm telling you, my guy. Like they are transitioning this shit. Now I think Xbox niggas ain't ready for that type of news. So they're ready to eat up any type of news that comes their way when it comes to Sony. And the console war is stupid. I mean, even PlayStation niggas who still follow the console war at that level to where they mad about something, it's like, nigga, you really got to understand.
Right.
Like, PlayStation gamers, they actually pay for shit that they like and don't pay for shit that they don't like. That's how you're supposed to do it. Microsoft niggas already don't pay for shit. They just act like they do. So they're more promoters than anything fucking else. You know what I'm saying? I told like these fucking niggas talking about Post up in the motherfucking chat, nigga. Like I told that nigga Post, like, nigga, I see you playing The Last of Us, my nigga, but you got Games Pass. Don't you got like a plethora of games on Xbox you could be playing right now? But you would rather play this on a whole other system? You know, like, it's just all talk. And it's like a lot of these niggas are all talk, especially on YouTube, Twitter. It's all type of all talk ass niggas and shit. Niggas rarely want to pull them sticks out. And it is what it is.
That's not. Yo, speaking of Twitter, actually, did you end up seeing
Princess? If you wanted to hop in, he could have hopped in. Fuck nigga, my old princess face ass nigga. My bad. Go ahead.
Right. Did you see that somebody created a fake account based on that dude that supposedly works for Coalition, talking about how they're done with Gears 5 and shit? Yo, you had a lot of people that actually fucking thought that was a legit account, man, and made videos about that motherfucker, dude. That shit was funny as shit, but didn't realize that he said fucking parody account on the fucking main Twitter, on the about section of the Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that shit had me die when I saw that, dude. And I was like, yo, why are people making videos about this? It's a fake account. Yo, people on Twitter are very gullible, man. People on Twitter are very gullible. You can literally say, like, the most retardation shit. And I did an example of this yesterday when I talked about, like, you know, throwing shots at Sony about the whole aspect about the VR thing about Phil, and then not giving a shit about, you know, Sony doing the whole handheld thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so many people, like, outside from, like, you know, Royal knew exactly fucking, like, he called me out on that shit, and a few others I know too as well, Spartan included. But so many people fucking didn't fall for that shit. Like, they read that shit like, yeah, this guy's right, man. Like, how come there's anything about saying that shit? That's what Twitter is in a nutshell.
No, it is.
Like, you can literally post the most idiotic shit, and you'll get motherfuckers that will reply back agreeing or disagreeing or calling you out on that shit.
You know what these fake ass gamers?
Bizarre, dude.
You know what these fake ass gamers is to me on Twitter, the niggas who say the flyest shit on Twitter but don't game at all. Those are the ones I picture them niggas like them like them Instagram models and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitches just running around showing their ass and shit, getting all kind of attention and likes.
Yeah.
That's all they want. They want the same kind of brain chemical, I forgot what you call that shit, endorphins, or whatever the fuck you call it. They want that same type of excitement from getting likes as them bitches do when they walking around showing their motherfucking ass. Nigga, my girl was like, "Oh, I'm about to do one. I'm about to twerk on I'm about to do some twerking onto this song on Instagram." I'm like, "Bitch, don't break up today. You got me fucked up, nigga. You better do that shit right now where I can see you. Let me see. All right, bitch. That shit don't go on no phones. That shit don't go on for the public. That's for me, bitch. Like, fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I see on. That's what I see on Twitter. I see a lot of these niggas not really gamers, my nigga. They just talk. Even on YouTube, I see a lot of these niggas. You could tell who's a gamer and who's not a gamer. It's niggas who just like to talk that shit. Like I watch Xbox niggas on purpose. No, but go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you, man.
I watched that nigga Boomstick. What's the nigga? Boomstick Gaming, some shit like that. I watch his shit, right? And I leave comments. And you know me, nigga. I'll be saying some. I don't be saying no console war shit. I like to say the shit that needs an answer, and either you ignore it and prove that I'm right, or you say something about it and prove that I'm right. But either way, it's gonna prove that I'm fucking right, right? But it's not. It's only because they set themselves up into that position. Like they be like, oh, this is a peaceful channel, and trolls hop on there, so I hop on there not trolling. And the old trolls, they say something bad about Xbox and blah blah blah, right? That's supposed to be a peaceful channel, but they talk shit for hours about PlayStation. So it's like I'm like, which is it? Like, is it a peaceful gaming channel or is this just a Xbox, dick hugging contest? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I mean, it's like these niggas are so lost in translation. They want to be able to say any type of bullshit about PlayStation, even if it's a lie, without nobody saying anything back to them. And if anybody says something back like, hey, what about this? They're trolling. Or if they say, well, Microsoft did this, or what about this with Microsoft? You're an Xbox channel. You should be talking about the bullshit of Microsoft. And they
Agreed.
refuse to do so because they're a quote unquote peaceful channel. So it's like crazy. And that's almost every Xbox channel that I see. I always see these niggas saying, oh, it's about peace, and they're trolling and they're doing this, but then they're laughing at bullshit when it comes to PlayStation, even if it is at the detriment of themselves as gamers. That's what I don't get. Niggas is ready to get fucked over by these companies, and it's like okay, and it's crazy, bro. Like I don't understand this shit, man. Nigga. Like I can't like fit in with a lot of these niggas, cause like real shit. I be wanting them to come on, and I'll have them come on, but I don't think they can handle having a real, true gaming conversation, my nigga. I think that's what a lot
No,
of
they
these
wouldn't be able
channels
to
lack.
last.
They lack
They
that
would
shit.
not be able to
Nah,
last. Oh yeah.
because the truth comes out. Niggas be like, oh, PC games are, The Last of Us is available on PC, and then when I don't get mad and be like, okay, then they don't. It's like they don't have that much of a conversation if we're not arguing back and forth. I would like an explanation as for all types of different shit. Why is it okay for for developers not having a motherfucking dev kit at this point, and it's 11 months left until launch of the next Xbox, and developers don't have a fucking dev kit yet? Why isn't that concerning? What type of games do you expect to get at launch? You know, are you gonna play backwards compatible? Because backwards compatibility was never something that you depend on a new console. You know, so it's like, what have they trained you to think? What are you training yourself to think in order to feel like you're right about what you're doing? Is that gamer like? So I don't know, my nigga. I don't know, man. I got a question. Look, I got a question. Even for you fuck niggas in the chat, I got a question. And just think about the question. All right, let me make sure I word that shit right. 'Cause I was thinking about it. Nah. Okay, if we let's act like we don't know the specs about anything, right? We don't know the specs about anything, and you have PlayStation games, Xbox games, and Nintendo Switch games. You played them all. You've seen them all, whatever. Which console do you think is the most powerful console? You know what I'm saying? If you ask yourself a serious question, and you think about what you see, Exclusives only. You think about what you see. Which one do you feel is the most powerful console? You know what I'm saying? And that's how motherfuckers should really be thinking about the consoles. You don't even gotta answer that shit. But just think about which one, if you take away all the facts that we know about how big, how good the specs are or whatever, and you look at the exclusives that come out for these games, I mean for these systems. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I would feel like Xbox and Nintendo Switch are like almost the same. I ain't gonna lie. I would feel Mario Odyssey looks better than Super Lucky Star. Well, that's not a Super Lucky's not a fucking exclusive. Let me see,
First party.
nigga. Sea of Thieves and Zelda, same art style, everything. Sea of Thieves kicks his ass in motherfucking water, and that's about it, my nigga. Like I'm just the world is way more richer in Zelda. I think it's even bigger. Is it bigger? Is Zelda's world bigger? I mean, especially when you talk about land mass, like anybody can do a water program and have you sail across water for 30 minutes. But Zelda got all types of shit.
That sounds about right.
If
That's
you
all it
think about
takes.
it, it's like, like fuck. If you see fucking State of Decay, my nigga, and you line that up with any fucking PlayStation, Nintendo exclusives, my nigga, how close are they? You get Crackdown. You know what I'm saying? Like still cartoony games left and right, both systems. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I mean, to be fair, Microsoft's
Help
been
me out.
kind of doing that since the OG Xbox.
Oh, we on do what you do. You don't got to do what you do. My bad. Fatal. Titanfall, you don't got to
No,
do
you're
it.
good.
You ain't in the do what you do channel. That's a secret channel. Secret channel. Here, niggas.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have
I put a
access to
link
this
in the
channel,
chat.
obviously.
The link only gonna last for 30 minutes, niggas. So you
I'm
know,
in.
if y'all niggas don't get that shit within 30 minutes, that shit gonna be locked the fuck down. Nigga, I only want niggas who smell, proper. You know what I'm saying? To be up in the motherfucking discords. Nigga, can't just have anybody just leaving messages and shit, expecting me to relay messages for them. Shit.
Jeez. Yeah, smash fucking anybody.
But nah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
If you really think about what like the games that were put forth, my nigga, Microsoft ain't really. Nigga, what game what exclusives did we have with Microsoft? You got Halo, you got Gears, right? Their best looking shit, right? Against Mario
And Forza?
and Forza
Forza?
and
Yeah,
Forza
that's
and
right.
Forza against Mario Kart, Nintendo and fucking Zelda, Mario Kart, Mario, Zelda, Bayonetta. I guess you know what I'm saying. Well, it's an exclusive. I guess they paid for that shit. They deserve it. But you got Gears 5, right? That's why I said they close because you got games that Nintendo ain't gonna really be able to fuck with, but then you got games that might they'll hit you with a Gears 5 and then they'll hit you upside the head with a State of Decay or a Crackdown for a good year and a half,
Yeah.
2 years, and then
Fuck
they'll hit you with a Halo. You know what I'm saying? But it's like fuck. You can literally go to what's that fucking that game that's almost game of that might get game of the year, that Nintendo game just came out this year. Astro Chain. Well, that's platinums, but damn, still. Or even the five houses or whatever that shit is called. I can't think right now, but those games, like Nintendo games, Fire Emblem and shit like that. They got game. If you look at what they actually got some pretty looking motherfucking games. If you're just looking at it without knowing the specs, and then PlayStation just sits on top of all that shit. You got God of War. You just sitting back waiting for somebody to top that. You waiting for somebody to top Uncharted 4. And it's like, man,
Also,
like.
waiting for somebody to talk prices on PC, and nobody has done that
Man,
yet.
yeah, nobody. But we ain't talking about PC because fuck PC. It's not a console, nigga.
I didn't get a reaction.
But if you take away all the spectacle of this specs, the resolution. You can't even fucking tell me that motherfuckers know the resolution to shit. Because motherfuckers don't talk about shit resolution until fucking Digital Foundry comes out with a video talking about the resolution. That is the only time you hear people talking about the resolution. Lets me know that these motherfuckers don't know the resolution. Because even when Them niggas was wrong about resolution, and in several games that they got wrong, them motherfuckers was like, oh yeah, they wasn't saying no, that's actually 1080p. They never said that shit. Gears 5 goes down to 1080p. Nobody noticing that shit. You can't notice a game when it goes down to 1080p. From 4K to 1080p, you can't even tell when that shit switches up. Come on, bro. Like it's just at the end of the day.
And remember too as well at the beginning of this generation too. I remember all the Xbox guys were sitting there saying all that resolution shit don't matter. Remember the whole entire 900p fucking shit.
Those days with 900p or the 798p with
yeah, it was like 720p to like the highest was like 900p on like the OG VCR model Xbox One before the S and all that shit came out.
Oh yeah. I remember all that shit. My bad. Hop into general first, Titanfall, guy. Oh shit, what's up, J Tech? Nigga, let me see if J Tech will hop in. Shit, nigga, get this nerd ass nigga saying something. Let's see what he got. This nerd ass nigga got to say.
Yo. Give J Tech fucking I'm on in, dude.
Nah, that nigga, I think he at work though. Live at work. But nah, man. I mean, if you really look at what's going on with these consoles and what they give it, like power don't matter. It never has mattered. And in the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 Pro and all that shit proves it. People saying like even the VR. Oh, we need to talk about the fucking VR too, nigga. Like about how people are saying that VR doesn't really matter or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how don't it matter, my nigga? Like how doesn't VR matter if it sold 5 million motherfucking headsets at $300 a pop, 300 plus a pop? You know what I'm saying? And like how do you manage that? But then the Xbox One X ain't sold 5 million. So which one is relevant? Which one is it? Power or new tech? You know? Not to mention that anybody can buy an Xbox One X. Only PlayStation players are going to buy a VR. So it sold 5 million in a walled space. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you still there? Wait, you there, nigga? This nigga always falling out of Discord. God. Always falling out the fucking Discord. God. Both of these niggas in general, these fucking white folks. Both of them. Shit. There you go, nigga. There you go. I hate Discord, cause this shit gay.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it only ever does that though, man. When you like unlock channels, man, it's fucking weird.
Oh, so whenever you unlock it, it does that shit and it kicks everybody out. Yeah, it is some weird shit. It is some weird. I'm over here talking to myself and shit.
My bad, dude.
No, it ain't you. Shit, it was me, low key. Shit, nigga. But what's up, princess? You there? Where your mic at, girl? Hey, what's up, Zelda girl? What's up, nigga? You see, I gotta moderate the home girl. Let me know I'll demonetize Coon, demoderate Coon in an instant. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Oh shit, nigga. You still in here, nigga?
Yeah.
Okay. Nigga. Fucking gotta watch this motherfucking Discord shit. Cause this shit is garbage, cuz. Garbage like.
Well, I find that if I'm not looking at the actual fucking chat channel itself, or if I go to like my home screen and just use like the fucking mute buttons there, then I'm fine.
Facts.
So fuck you all in the chat about you saying some bullshit about my internet. Fuck y'all.
So what you think about VR, nigga?
I'm still waiting for that bitch to come down in price so I can buy the some bitch.
Would you buy it if it was on Xbox? I would.
Probably not.
I would buy an Xbox. I would play Halo in VR, my nigga. Like, why not? I would.
Hold on. Now, okay, are you talking fucking third-party headset that was actually compatible with the Xbox? You talking about an actual owned Microsoft design headset?
If it was a third party or not, I would still do it. But I mean, Microsoft just can't afford. It's not. It's too much. It thins the money out too far to have fourth party games. So they're not going to do that. It just thins the money out too. That's why they're not doing it. They don't want to build it themselves. Like I said, Nadilla doesn't want to build hardware no more, bro. He wants to use everybody else's. Nigga, Halo VR might come out on PSVR, my nigga.
No, for real though, Halo VR, like a full-fledged Halo VR game, dude. That would actually be pretty fucking lit, dude. That'd be pretty fucking lit.
That shit might well actually
fuck you, Raccoon.
Be on there, my nigga. Straight up. I mean, I think people not realizing just how fucked up shit. Not fucked up. Just how much these companies is laughing at niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah. You see, you just now noticing Zelda God. I told you, I got you. Nigga, oh yeah, let me hook. I hooked you up before I hooked Ian up, and I know that nigga for years. My bad, Ian. Fuck, nigga.
I forgot that Zelda girl was liking. I forgot about that.
What's up, Leon? Cuz? Regular name ass nigga. Oh, regular ass. I'ma start an account with my real picture and real name. That nigga just want to get his motherfucker. What's next? Your social security number, nigga. I'm fucking with you, cuz. Fucking with you, Leon. Cuz.
But DWYDr what's his fucking avatar?
Yeah, nigga. But nah, man. I mean, I don't know, my nigga. This whole gaming shit. This whole gaming shit is fucking out of control. This shit is out of control, my nigga. But it's out of control of gamers' hands and in control of the company's hands. That's why everything is fucked up. I mean, they added game. What is that shit called? Game to Call of Duty. What is it called? Game Pass. It's not Game Pass, but it's like Battle Pass. Motherfuckers added Battle Pass systems and shit to fucking Call of Duty to get more money out of you fuck niggas, and you fuck niggas are gonna pay. I can't remember the last time I paid for a DLC, even for a game I like.
More games too. I think we're gonna see more devs too as well come out with subscription models, man. Kind of similar to what Bethesda did with fucking Fallout.
What's up, old dog? My bad, nigga. Nigga, you should have kept old dog, Leon. Need to change that shit, nigga, immediately, nigga. My bad, old dog. What's good, my nigga? You know what it is. You see it, nigga. But nah, they're not making. Yeah, they're making. Them niggas can make 6 SKUs, cool, cuz. They can make 6, 7 SKUs, nigga. They gonna make a 4K streaming SKU. They gonna make a SD SKU. They gonna make a backwards compatible SKU. Hey, they might do that. These niggas might actually make a streaming service with nothing but backwards compatible games. Like you have access to all the old games if you pay $9.99 a month. That'd be cold as fuck. I gotta be quiet. These niggas might be listening.
About that.
These niggas might be listening. Oh my mama. Hey, if Netflix can charge us more for 4K, if Hulu can charge us to not have commercials, these niggas can charge us to play old games that we probably already own. Even though the Xbox niggas don't own them games on PC, they know they're paying for that shit again. But still, they might just make they charge you $5 more to have all backwards compatible games on their shit. On top of Ultimate, which is already fucking live in Games Pass within itself.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up, Titan? What's up, Titan? Girl, damn, man. Girl, shit.
Not much. I was listening to you, and I had to jump in. What the hell did you call me again?
When? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. That was Fatal.
Well, you know what I'm talking about? I know the difference between Fatal talking and you talking now. Come on. And then you send me the wrong. Wait, and then you send me the wrong link. Tell me you don't want to stink up the place with all the trash talk you do. It stinks already. Hey, what are you talking about?
There can only be a few. You see, I got that real niggas only room. You know what I'm saying? I'm still. I haven't gave out. There's only nobody in there, nigga, but me. I just talk to. That's my diary room. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all you fake niggas around me, nigga. Nah. I just haven't. I haven't had time to actually promote the channel, promote this channel, promote my other channels. And the roundtable, since I don't get no fucking help, Fatal, for the roundtable shit from nobody on the roundtable. These niggas, I'm the only one that's able to boot up some shit live for roundtable for some reason. Now I'm like, here the codes right here, nigga, go. Don't wait for me to get home. I work too long, nigga. Shit, but you know I haven't had time to really push none of my channels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or none of the shit that I want to do on YouTube. I got videos lined up that I ain't got the time to do. So I mean, fuck.
I want to come in and show some respect since you gave me. I mean, I'm in the middle of doing other things, but I had to come by at least say hi. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And show some, come come on. I mean, even when you're busy, you'll pop in and say, "Listen, I can't stay, but hey, what's up? How
Yeah,
you
you
go?"
already know how. You know how I do. You know how I come through. I come through on the road on your channel. You know that's how much.
Yeah.
That's how much support you got. Don't trip.
I know. Well, that's why I was listening as I was in the middle of doing things.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, I was listening to you guys and doing my thing at the same time. You know,
Yeah, I know. That's all good.
but so
I'm trying to support the channel more. You know,
yeah.
support
So
other people's channels and all that shit. But yo, go ahead, get your outro. If you gotta get your outro, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, you throw me out already.
Oh, I thought you was
All right.
leaving. No,
You
I
said
thought
do
you was
my
leaving.
outro.
Nah, I thought you had some shit to do,
I
nigga.
said I got about 5 minutes or
Oh.
so. So hey.
Oh, okay. Give us your thoughts then.
And
Give us your 5 minutes.
Wait. You hear this? You hear this finger? He ready to throw my ass out of it. I just got here. He gave me the wrong link to begin with.
Quick.
That's weak sauce thrash. Yeah.
Hey, I'm the type of nigga. I don't kiss nobody ass around this motherfucker. My mama gonna walk up in this motherfucker. Once she get out sideways, I'll be like, bitch, where's the eject button for this hoe? Nigga, bam! Gone. Mama gone. Nigga, like, nigga. I'll be like, I see you.
Okay.
I see you Sunday, mama. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fucked up.
You need to look in the mirror. You need to look in the mirror. Ho.
Hey, that was early 2000s. You know, now I'm locked down. Shit.
That was only 2000. No, one thing I wanted to mention, I was listening to you guys talking. One thing I wanted to mention while I was here, there was somebody on my timeline, once again, a jackass, talking shit like there should be no exclusives anywhere. The only thing that should set a console apart, any consoles, is just their exclusive features. Games should not be exclusive at all anywhere.
Then who gets the money? That's always my next question. Okay, who gets paid then? Like, so Microsoft all the way out and everybody getting. I mean, like, everybody want to share money now is what you're telling me. Nigga, the minimal work Microsoft put in the games. Like, come on, bro.
This is Twitter. He's saying the only thing that should be exclusive are the consoles and the features they have on them, not games. I said, what is this guy smoking? What? I mean, honestly, drinking. I don't know.
Any quote unquote gamer that's worried
people,
about shit like that much to where they feel like games need to be there should be no exclusives, they ain't gaming. Like, period. You ain't no gamer. You act like what you want to do, save money, nigga. Like, look, it's all about support, man. Why you think Game Pass exists? Game Pass exists and got their games day and date because niggas do not support their games. Just period. Halo ain't sold more than 10 million yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking Outer World sold more than that already. It's crazy, bro. Like,
I wish Outer Worlds would have fucking sold close to 10 million. That would be fucking awesome.
I heard it did.
Hey guys, you're gonna get a kick out of this. I'm gonna do something on this myself, but this person is also a YouTuber who talks about games.
Well, yeah. See, I've been wanting to do.
I ain't gonna say who it is.
I've been wanting to do a delegation on. Because you know how I'm a research king. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a research king. And you seen what I did to Digital Foundry. Brought them niggas to their knees off research alone. You know what I'm saying? On their knees. To asking me to stop. This nigga was like, I will end my life. Stop doing your thrash. My apologies. You were right. Fuck. Yes. I can do that shit to anybody. Nigga, I can take care of niggas. But it's just that I'm not finna bully nobody, but at the same time, I be wanting motherfuckers to answer for what they say, man. Niggas be saying shit and don't answer for it. You know what I'm saying? I've been wrong plenty of times and I answer for it every time I get called out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas have called me out on Twitter before and I was like, yeah, you was right, I was wrong. Good shit. You know what I'm saying? I retweeted shit and like it, nigga. I'm not scared of being wrong. You know, like these bitch ass niggas.
I've been wrong in the past, and I admitted I was wrong. I made a mistake, sorry, and retracted my statement or did whatever, made a new video, apologizing or whatever. It happens. You know, nobody's perfect. There's going to be a mistake made. But like you said, people who say this off the wall shit need to be accountable for what they say and answer to it.
Facts. All right, old dog. Hey, take care of your princess, my nigga. Take care of your princess, my nigga. Do what you do, old dog, cuz. And change your goddamn name back to old dog. Leon. Fuck out of here. Leon. Nigga, Leon Woodrich and shit. What's up, J-Love, cuz? My bad. What you saying? I didn't mean to get you off, buddy. My bad. But oh no, I noticed that shit, J Love. Cause like, yeah, I got banned on a couple channels too. I didn't even know I was banned and shit, nigga, because I walk in there and say some factual shit, and it's like facts hurt, but facts shouldn't hurt a gamer, my nigga, regardless of what platform you on. Like, nigga, if I say that Gears 5 should have been better, how can you be mad at me for that, my nigga? I wouldn't be mad at you if you said God of War should have been better. I'm gonna just ask you where. You know what I'm saying? Because I can give you several places
Exactly.
where I can give you several places where God of War should have been better. Nigga, them boss fights, niggas, was lackluster in comparison to all the other God of Wars, nigga, ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
It's like I can
totally
easily.
agree with that.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that because that's the only way that these developers are going to know that we want them to do better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, nigga, it don't make no motherfucking sense. What's up, sick nigga? Hey, you know I've been wanting to get you up in here, nigga. You at work, huh? I know you. If you're not at work, nigga, 5 minutes, like what's her name? What's this white girl name? Like Titanfall is. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Titan. I'm fucking with you.
Listen, I've been here a while, so he think he gonna bust my chops. But don't worry, Thresh. You know I'll get you back. You know it.
Hey, I gotta get you up in here, nigga.
Get in here.
Nah, yeah, I think he at work.
Sick will be on my side. He ain't gonna let you talk that shit about me. Come on, Sick, come in here. Let's double team his ass. Let's go. 5 minutes, Sick.
Nah, that nigga at work. That nigga know what he know better, nigga. That nigga know what it is. I'm gonna have to have him up in here, nigga. We need to have some of them real conversations that we be having, my nigga, like on some shit, my nigga. And Sunday, yeah, I'm free. If you didn't get my message, nigga, so hit me up. I should be free. I think my girl. Just tell me what time, nigga. Tell me what time. I'll make sure I'm free, nigga. Don't even trip, nigga. What's up?
J-Tech said he's waiting to get in. He's in general.
Who?
He's the general right now.
Who?
J-Tech.
Oh, is he what? All right, nigga. Let me get this big head ass nigga up in here. Go hold on, man. Big nerd ass nigga. What's up, Tech the Fur, Kyle?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's good, man? Chilling. You know how it is.
I'm all right. I'm on break.
When I'm gonna link up with Hard 8? Nah, this nigga in the chat said when I'm gonna link up with Hard 8. Nigga, whenever, nigga. I mean, I'm not the type of nigga to chase nobody. Now I'm pretty sure that nigga is the same way. That's probably why we ain't never linked up, nigga. I'm not gonna hit this nigga. I mean, I collaborated with him before in one of my documentaries and shit. You know what I'm saying? I used some of his shit and I talked to him about using it. You know, I don't use nobody's shit without asking. So I've linked up with him before, just not in the way that y'all niggas used to. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got motherfucking delegations and rules and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga sent me an invite to go to their channel, or I'll send him an invite to come to mine. But I heard that nigga talking about he need payments from people, so I'm not the type of nigga to pay nobody to be on shit. Got me fucked up.
Nah.
Paying you for what, nigga?
Doing that.
Hell yeah, I mean fucked up. Pay you, nigga. I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't pay my mama. I'm gonna bring her up once again, mama. I would not pay you. No, nothing. Go make me a goddamn French toast like you used to when I was a kid. I'm not paying for shit, nigga. I wouldn't. I mean, my girl would have to pay me. Got me fucked up.
I would rather buy fucking French toast than be on somebody's fucking table for a podcast.
What's up, though, Tech man? What's your thoughts on this week's fantastic news? You know what I'm saying about how you feel about the dev kits? That's what I want to know from you. How you feel about those dev kits not making it to third party studios, but Phil Spencer already got a whole Scarlet at home playing it with some third party controller? How you feeling about that?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to lose connection. I gotta head up to this elevator bank. I'm about to go on my break, but I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna answer that question. Just like give me like a minute.
All right, do your thing, old.
Because I really want to dive into that. Nobody's been talking about that at all.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You
definitely want to talk about that. Just give me just 1 minute.
All right, don't trip, nigga. Take your time. Take your time. Hey, logical.
Did I just hear Phil's burger turned on?
Logical nonsense. Cause you of all people, due to your name, should understand that I could bring up delegations and that shit make perfect sense, my nigga. Perfectful sense. I made up another word that you understood perfectly. Perfect.
I could swear I've heard that word fucking before I ever met you, dude. So I'm looking that shit up right now.
What, delegations? Delegations is it's actually not a made up word, but I just used it in the wrong space. A delegation is more like an argument. rather than an agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know how it is, nigga. You still? Oh, go ahead, Titanfall. I was just gonna ask you still here. Go ahead.
No, I was. Excuse me. Fatal, I'm going to ignore him right now. You know how he is. He just makes up his own shit and wants, he's the king. He's a king. He's not Kingthrash. He's Kingthrash
Hey,
because he talks a lot of trash.
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. This is 100% fact. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a fact
That's why
about.
the place stinks. That's why the place stinks.
I'm gonna tell y'all a fact about slang, my nigga. It's a fact about slang that a lot of motherfuckers don't know. It's that we people who speak slang the way we do, we speak it because we mastered English. I say that to where we know how to put words in spaces that would make perfect sense even though it don't belong there. That's all slang is. That's all hood speak is. Hood speak is nothing but us replacing words with other words that makes more sense than the word that actually belongs there. That means we've mastered the English language. Let that shit soak in real quick, nigga.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we need
Like
time with
literally,
that,
I said,
Thrash.
let that shit soak in, and I shouldn't even have said soak in, but it
Thrash,
didn't even cross your mind that I said that. That's how good it is.
But Thrash, you know what's funny though? You can talk plain English and people still won't understand that. So when you add something in, people are like, huh? It won't make no sense because they didn't learn English yet.
Yeah, facts. Real shit. I mean,
They didn't learn English yet.
hey, I be trying to tell motherfuckers who try to correct people on English, like, nigga, you don't even speak English. You from America? Nobody in America speaks perfect English, nigga. Why you mad at how I talk? You know what I'm saying? Go to England, nigga, with Gordon Ramsay some fucking where and learn perfect English. That's how that nigga say with the whole briskets and mints and all the fucking crazy shit that they say, you know? That's real English. That's he from England, nigga. Like, fuck.
Risotto?
Yeah. I mean, even motherfuckers who speak Spanish don't speak perfect Spanish, my nigga. You gotta go to Spain for that. Like niggas don't realize what it is. You know, like I'm far educated. These niggas just don't know. And I be trying to tell these niggas, you don't gotta be educated. All you gotta do is pay attention, nigga. Like people just don't realize everybody's a genius, nigga. There's nothing to being a genius. The only thing that geniuses have that you might not have is a good memory, and you can train to have that. In order to know anything in this world, to be smart at anything, you have to remember what you're taught, and that's it. Like that's what's so crazy about it, nigga. Like people don't really think that deep. It's just that I used to smoke weed and I stopped. But then the weed thoughts, they stayed. They stayed. I smoked so much weed in my youth that the real shit stayed that you see in earth and light and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nigga, I don't know, man. Nigga, I'm way ahead of my time. It's like I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'm sure. I can feel my girl shaking her head at me like, shut your ugly ass up. You said what?
So you may want to move fucking J-Tech back down here.
Yeah, left.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, I need to. Oh, that's better. There, nigga, there. Fucking shit. That's right. Hey, you speak Arabic, Zelda? Damn. Hey, good shit. I got a thing for Arabic chicks, dog. Dude. I think they're some of the sexiest women out there. Nigga, you seen them dances they be doing? Nigga, you stupid, nigga. They culture is based on having a bomb ass belly, nigga. I look at my girl like, girl, you starting to lose it. You better work on that belly.
She get ready to smack you upside your head too any second now.
Yeah, for real facts. Super facts.
And I don't blame her either.
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, this next generation, man, niggas gonna be disappointed. And they're not even gonna be. They're gonna be disappointed like they are now, but they're just not gonna act like they are. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of gamers out there that's acting like they not disappointed, and it's a sad sight to see, bro.
That's called damage control right there.
Yes, it is, nigga. It's magically delicious type levels of damage control. What's up, D Almighty? Huh?
Yo, there's gonna be so much trash next gen, dude. Man, I'm loving that shit.
Man,
I'm good to go. I'm good to
All
go,
I'm
bro.
trying to figure out is how are you supposed to believe Phil Spencer had his hands on a dev kit Xbox One Scarlet or Xbox One Scarlet and then today he lies about a game going to Game Pass, and the developer has to correct him about it not going to Game Pass. So I'm not sure if
I think it still is. I just
listened.
think that he was a little too early on announcing that shit and then fucking them coming out because you gotta think about it too. Like Christmas is like just around the corner, dude, and like they're trying to make as much sales as possible. By him coming out and making that statement way too early, yeah, like I would be
That hurt
fucking
the
livid
sales
myself.
permanently. They're not gonna sell any more control copies on Xbox, seeing that this announcement leaked out. Because people are just waiting for Game Pass.
Yeah.
Whether it happens now or it doesn't happen, or he was early or whatever, or he misspoken, it was not. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good look.
It hurt. It hurt. Remedy bad, my nigga, because it's the season. Like this is the season where people were just buying shit. Period. And
exactly.
How can you make that kind of slip up to where now it's public too? Now it was at first it was just on that whack ass streaming service they got, Mixer, and now that shit is everywhere. And it's like now all Xbox gamers will halt on buying Control, and that only helps Phil Spencer, bro. That's what's fucked up. It's helping Microsoft sell to gain more money off of what they would have got off of Control. I mean off of Control more than what Remedy would have got off selling the copies that they got. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking nuts. So I mean, I bet they still do it because now they likely have no choice since they're not gonna sell nothing. They might as well get some kind of revenue. Right? They ain't gonna have no choice, and that's what's fucked up. And that might have hurt their whole service, my guy. Like that shit. That was bad, bro. And to be in a position that Phil is in, that's real bad.
The game sold though. Like it wasn't a bad game, but I think that a lot of Xbox fans were a little salty. That a developer that they knew for many years, of course, with Quantum Break and other titles that Alan Wake, they kind of felt betrayed, similar to what happened with Titanfall 2, if we remember. Titanfall 2 came out and it was not a bad game. But I believe the Xbox community didn't actually support it because they were salty that it was not exclusive anymore.
Right, and then PlayStation dudes was probably salty because part 1 didn't come to PlayStation. They like, nigga, we don't want leftovers.
and it's like this is the second time in a row where a game has changed hands or a developer has moved over, and it's like the game is still available on Xbox, but the Xbox fans say, "Hey, fuck you, I'm not buying your next game." And it's like I think Control could have done better than what it is doing because we didn't get a sales report, so they can say what they want to say. But if we didn't get those numbers yet, I mean, I don't have a lot of faith in it doing good.
They didn't meet their goal. If it's being talked about going to Games Pass, then it was talked about.
Early,
yeah. I know Phil Spencer ain't gonna sit there and bring up 100% live on fucking what's the name. He ain't gonna just lie live like that. You know, he fucked up like this before, where he mentioned something way earlier than what he was supposed to, and that I know they were in the talks of it. I know he probably even just heard about it because remember he's not the head of Xbox. It's Booty who is, and maybe Booty brought it up to him or he was in a meeting. Yeah, it's Booty is the real man. That's what I'm saying. But nobody likes Booty. Like if you look at that nigga, he looked like he just a businessman, and Phil Spencer looks high, so people like trust them. They feel like he's one of them because he looks high and wears t-shirts. Matt Booty looks like he's scared of pussy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's that view. Man. I'm telling you, I mean, he's the boss of Xbox, and he has never got up on stage like that. You know what I'm saying? I think he got up on stage on XO, and then Phil Spencer came on right after that for the finale.
I know, like I don't have a visual when you're saying his name. I have no visual. I know his name because his name is funny, but I don't have a visual.
He an old white dude with gray hair, bro. I don't even think he old. I think Cud like 36, but he got a full head of gray hair, nigga. He wrinkled up. He wrinkled up, and he looked like he's scared of Booty, cuz, but his last name is Booty, so they make Booty jokes about him. Yeah, nigga. Real shit. Like, I think Phil Spencer older than him. It's just that Phil Spencer looked younger than him. I think it's that bad, my nigga. He was the sole reason why Minecraft was as successful as it was on Xbox. That's why they put him in charge of Xbox. Because they know the streaming is the future of Xbox. Yeah.
You know what, man? So let me get something straight. One game becomes a hit, and you get that type of promotion. Because I'm looking at the guy that ran Guerrilla Games, and after Horizon Zero Dawn blew up, it's like this nigga got fast tracked to the president of PlayStation.
Yes, he did.
And it's like, damn, that's all it takes.
It's a shakeup. They want. You know what I think it is? I think it's that it's more money in American. It's more money with Americans. Be it yen or just how much we buy PlayStation products and the size of the market in the U.S. in comparison to Japan. Nintendo runs Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So their mainstay is the U.S. They want to be more attractive. They want to be more familiar. Even though Guerrilla Games ain't even out here, is it? Guerrilla Games is like in
No.
England or some shit.
You're a little bit off on this. From what I heard, that this shakeup was not because of the United States. It was because of the European area. They're strong as fuck over there.
Oh, so they are Europe then.
So the guy, Jim Ryan is European. And then, your boy that ran Guerrilla Games, European. And from what I'm hearing, they didn't want any division in PlayStation. They wanted it to be one PlayStation. Everybody's on the same page. Japan, United States, European region. And that's why Jim Ryan started this type of a shakeup. Which, I mean, Jim Ryan been on his shit for many years. We might have not knew him for many years, but he's been on his shit for many years. He's done good work with PlayStation. So I don't see this as being bad at all. But I do want to know if this rumor shit is true or it's just another rumor, because we had that Persona 5 going to PC and Switch rumor, and then it ended up being a release date for the English version. So I want to know if Horizon Zero Dawn is actually going to like PC via Steam, or did the announcement come out? Because there's some stuff I want to talk about, and I'm not waiting until Sunday to my podcast, so I might as well talk to you about it. And this is what I found out over the last 3 hours. The PlayStation official YouTube has updated its playlist for State of Play about 3 days ago. And one of the playlists that was also updated was Ghost of Tsushima. Now, it's being said that a State of Play is going to drop next week. Tomorrow is the last day of the week, which is the end, I would say the end of the celebration. I mean, you can celebrate the fuck out of the 25th anniversary, but I'm just saying it's the end of the week.
Right.
So I expect Sony to have some sort of an announcement going out of this week saying, hey, we have a State of Play next week. Stay tuned. Especially, it has to show up on Tuesday. It has to be a State of Play this Tuesday. That would be good, because if we have any major news from Ghost of Tsushima, that could turn around and be a potential pre-order type of announcement, where they're going to put it on the PlayStation Store in time for the update of the PlayStation Store on Tuesday, and then we could pre-order. It's not to say we're going to get a release date, but I'm saying out of the big three games, the last big three that I've saw advertisements for, it's Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2, and Death Stranding. That's all Sony is focused on advertising. That's it. And the only game we really don't have any type of information on, and it would be weird for them to go all of this year without giving us Ghost info, and that's Ghost of Tsushima. So that's what's going down.
Not only that, there, J-Tech, you actually bring up a good point too. It's that whole entire Resident Evil 3 Nemesis shit that everybody thought that was going to be at the Game Awards next week. Turns out it's not. Jeff Keighley came out and confirmed that Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is not going to be announced during one of the actual game reveals.
Type of game that will be shown off on the State of Play for the 25th anniversary.
Would explain
that. If I'm correct, that game showed off on the PlayStation 1, right, back in the day.
It would also explain that leak that just happened there like 2 days ago.
Hey, you know what else might happen?
That was a major leak, man.
That was a huge leak. I'm sure Capcom's not happy about that.
What leak?
The Resident Evil 3 Nemesis fucking image that somebody found on the PSN store.
Yeah. I just don't give a fuck about Resident Evil.
All I'm gonna say, man, PlayStation's done a good job in a way, like taking care of these leaks or making sure major shit doesn't get leaked out. Because I know
Yeah.
they got a lot of secrets for PS5 games. Like, I know they do. Like, you know, one person I'm keeping my eye on, there's some big shit right here. Insomniac. These niggas have been teasing Sunset Overdrive and Resistance for the last 3 weeks. And it's getting to the point that I think they might have some sort of news at the state of play of a remaster. They've been posting the fuck out of Resistance.
From Software is the company that I'm eyeing on, dude, man. Because, like I said, like I don't give a flying fuck. Give me Bloodborne 2, I'll buy fucking a PS5. I'll suck some dick about it after. I don't give a fuck.
Whoa. Shit. Holy fuck.
God damn, Fatal.
Fucking.
I'm good.
Whoa.
Obviously, I'm kidding, but I'm just saying. Right now,
I don't know about that.
No.
Was too strong of a statement. Let me stop.
That nigga said I'll suck some dick for that. I mean, fuck. God damn, nigga, that was fuck, right? That was. I don't even know. I can't relate. I can't relate.
But no, always jokes aside.
You should have said some titties. You should have said you would suck like
okay,
what's that manly
point.
lady chick name? Shannon Loftus titties or something like that, nigga. Like.
Anyways, that's the only game that I give a shit about that I want from fucking Sony right now. I don't care about what Insomniac is making.
I know
I'm not a
Sony
big fan of
knows that they gotta
Insomniac.
make another contract with
They
these guys.
fucking better. They fucking
they gotta make another contract for another exclusive. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be called Bloodborne 2, but it'll be from that developer and it'll be exclusive. The one thing that I've noticed from Demon Souls and Bloodborne, they're like completely different games. They're very similar, but they're different games. Sony allows those developers to do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like Namco Bandai forced them to do 3 Dark Souls. They didn't want to do 3 Dark Souls, but they kept making money and they kept contracting them to do the next one and do the next one. And it was supposed to be a 4th Dark Souls, but the developer said enough is enough. There's no more story to tell. You know,
which I think led to the creation of Elden Ring there with the dude that made Game of Thrones, which that's another game I'm looking forward to. But please give me Bloodborne, Sonny. Please. You give me that sequel, man, I will never talk trash about
What I want to know is these games that are releasing on PS4 at the end of this gen, I hope all of them have like a free update for PS5 to enhance them, you know?
Yeah, because they tried doing that at the beginning of this gen, dude. That didn't really go over too well for a lot of them.
No, I didn't.
Like that thing was like, they're gone.
Fatal, I got a question. If they do that game for you, what if they ask you to never play Xbox again?
So be it. I don't give a fuck about the brand. I don't give a fuck about I don't care what nigga like that. Just give me that fucking game.
Nigga, the Xbox brand is over with anyways.
I had to do that to him. I know because he plays some, niche games on there. So and games that most people don't hear of. I was just busting his chops.
No, but jokes aside though, man, like Bloodborne is really the only game I give a fuck about from Sony. God of War comes second now, like as long as it's fucking Warlog shit.
I'm gonna say one thing: if they can get that remake for Demon Souls, I've been hearing so many rumors. Demon Souls. That's the game that started it all. If they do a real remake, and that game needs a remake. It can't do a remaster. That game's too old. But damn, that will sell a lot. It really will.
Yes, it will. I agree with you on that one.
But the question...
Let me ask you a question, dude. Let me ask you a question, J-Jack, real quick.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you ever think that we'll ever see a remake for Legend of Dragoon?
Oh, my fucking God.
Right.
I saw somebody post something this week.
Look at you fucking fanboys, man. Fucking. That shit ain't coming out no more, nigga. Don't hurt my motherfucking dreams, nigga.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, dude, but fuck you. I want that shit.
Sony got like 20 games that they haven't touched. They got games between PlayStation 1 and PS3 that they just haven't touched. I think they should go back into, bring back out, remake, remaster, however you need to revive these games, you need to do it. Remember, there was no Resistance all fucking gen. We went all gen without a Resistance. You know? I mean, it wasn't a bad game.
Nigga, we went all year. We went all year without a lot of motherfucking games, to be fucking honest, man. If you think about it. No
I mean,
fight
no
night.
Twisted Metal this year.
Oh,
We didn't have no Twisted Metal.
nigga, we didn't have no fight night. We didn't have no Metroid. We didn't have no
Fucking. Hey, that was EA fault. And you know what, man? All these fucking
Metroid's
rappers,
coming on
whether
the Switch.
they good or not, we should have had a Def Jam. We should have definitely had a Def Jam.
Oh yeah, didn't have no proper wrestling games. Just whack ass WWF. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well,
that shit's trash
outside
now,
from that,
man.
outside from that Japan one that came over here, I forget what it's called.
we don't got no
that
more
fire
fun games, nigga. We don't got no more fun mindless games like NFL
Yeah, we
Blitz.
do.
NFL, where NFL Blitz at, nigga?
Well, not NFL Blitz. I'm talking about wrestling wise.
Like there's no
You
more
talking about
interesting
Fire Pro Wrestling?
bad name
Yeah, Fire
brand
Pro
games
Wrestling,
that's
yeah.
just fun, nigga. Like it seemed like indie games are good games, but when they try to like do some shit big, it's kind of hard. Like I mean, EA it's because EA used to make it. Believe it or not, EA used to make a lot of good games back in the day.
They
Yeah, they
definitely
did.
did.
They did. They fucking
They
did.
made a lot of good games back in the day, my
But
nigga.
now they make it easy money off of just regurgitating
Yeah.
the same shit you already know.
Yeah,
So
they're
I mean,
destroying
to
what
them,
we
it's
already
like,
know.
hey, why try?
Look at Battlefield. Battlefield is destroyed, bro. Like that shit is. They still don't got a hardcore. I am lost on that. I am lost on Call of Duty having a hardcore mode and not Battlefield, even though Battlefield is supposed to be a hardcore war game. I'm lost at having to shoot somebody 3 and 4 times in the head in a supposedly realistic war game. I can't do it, my nigga. It's
Hey,
hard.
did you ever play Battlefield on PC when it originated from?
No, I don't do PC shit. That shit smell funny. Like I don't.
No, I was talking about like back when Battlefield originated.
Like you can start smelling the heat sink juice and shit. You can start smelling the little glue they use. Nah, fuck that dust collection. No, just no.
What?
No. I don't got time to put money into like air blowing canisters and shit. I don't got time for none of that shit. You know, so I don't do none of that.
Look,
People do that on console
guys,
blow up the air vents.
Guys,
while we on that topic,
Go ahead, John. I mean, go ahead, Tiny.
before J-Tech continues, like I said, I couldn't stay that long, so I do have to run. But thanks for the invite. I appreciate it.
Take care of yourself, bro.
I will. And just before I go, just remember everybody check out my new channel that I have. It's just for fighting games. That's it. Which is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Okay, come on over and check it out.
Definitely subscribe if you're into fighting.
Put your link in the chat so the niggas
yeah.
Put your
link.
Yeah,
give me a second because I said, give me a second. I gotta take care of something. I'll do that, but I gotta go. Thank you for the invite. It was good talking to all three of you again. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, have a good one, Titan.
For sure.
Okay.
Hey, Tech. Hey, Tech, nigga, how you feeling? How you feeling about what else did we get on the Horizon on PC shit?
Look. I
know you got this infatuation with PCs, nigga. Like, how you feeling about those?
All I'm gonna say, I put out the facts. Whatever I got, that's what I put out. When I was talking about all the Death Stranding shit, that was the information that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that I'm putting out false information. I really kind of despise anybody telling me, I was lying. No, that was the information that I had.
Nigga, you do know
public knowledge.
You do know that Kojima said Death Stranding was going to be on PC like day one, right?
Yeah, no, I saw that. I'm not gonna deny that I saw that.
It seemed like everybody just ignored that one, like.
I saw that one, and why I started disregarding that one is because they tried to delete it. It's kind of like what's going on with the Game Pass shit with Control. It's like you leaked out that Control's going on the Game Pass, and then the developer try to say, "Hey, we don't got no plans yet, but we know it's coming over."
Yeah. They're talking about
it was like, but this was a big, the Control going to Game Pass is bigger than this one little Q&A of Kojima saying something about one of his games that wasn't named yet because they didn't even know the name of the game.
Right.
So that's why I disregarded it, because at the time of that interview, there was no Death Stranding. They didn't even know what the fucking game looked like. All we knew is that Kojima went on that couch and shook hands with Andrew House, and bam, that's it. That's all we knew.
Mm-hmm.
There was a partnership for some game in the future. But as far as Horizon, look, all I'm gonna say, I went and checked out Guerrilla Games' Twitter page. I don't know what they're doing. is clearly quiet. Everybody is being quiet that doesn't have a game to promote because they're working on a PS5. As we already know, a lot of developers, including the first party, they've had dev kits for over a year now. That's some big shit right there. I know you was heading into that topic, but yeah, that's some big shit that a lot of these developers that we haven't heard from, like Guerrilla Games, they're clearly working on something, you know, outside of helping Kojima with Death Stranding. They've been quiet ever since Horizon Zero Dawn was done. So I don't know. I mean, if Sony goes that route, and this is Sony, this is their first party studio. As far as we know, they still own Guerrilla Games, right? If they do this, I hope they understand that gamers that are not native to PlayStation will require them, will be begging, will be crying for them to put other games over there. And then you will lose your identity. Like Xbox. Like, do you see what happened with Halo? PC fans wanted Halo for a long time to come back. You had something that you could have got them to buy your Xbox for. Now you don't have anything.
They don't want you. They don't want to sell it no more. It's clear they don't want to sell Xboxes no more. Just the moves they're making, they don't want to sell an Xbox.
We know the PC community, right? These niggas will play old ass games for fucking 20 years. We know them. You gave them fucking Halo. And not just one, you gave them a collection of Halo. They're not moving.
No, they're not going to move.
These niggas will not go to Xbox or anything. There's nothing on Xbox Scarlet that's going to make them want to buy that shit.
But see, Microsoft don't want them niggas to move, though. They want them, all they want is to sell the brand of Xbox. They don't care about the console no more. They want to expand it to a brand because a brand can go literally anywhere that the companies will allow it to go. Like, remember, Halo would have been on PlayStation already. They already admitted that shit. Sony was like, nah, we don't want space monkeys on our shit. Fuck your shit, you know? And I mean, I would have appreciated a Halo on there. It would have really made Xbox niggas. It would have ended the console war right then. That would have ended the console war right then.
Absolutely, it would have.
I mean, Sony was like, I understand why Sony says no, because I know Microsoft just wants to get Sony's customers like exposed to Xbox Live. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to do that type of shit. They want to be able to show Xbox Studios on a PlayStation console, and they will be able to do it with Minecraft if Sony allows it. I gotta see when that Minecraft Dungeons come out if it says Xbox Studios like when it boots up. You know that little shit they have. I want to see that. I want to see if that's there because that's key. Because if that is there, then Sony is willing to let it go. Depending on how successful the game is.
I mean, we gotta talk about Death Stranding with that. Like when Death Stranding comes on a PC, it's probably gonna say Sony Interactive Entertainment.
It might well say it because they have a stake in it. But PC is an open platform. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna be to that level of that simple fact that it's open platform, where PlayStation is a closed platform, Nintendo is a closed platform, and we've seen Xbox stuff on Nintendo. We've seen achievements. You can get achievements on the Nintendo. You know?
When I saw Ori go over to Nintendo, I was like, that's the only game, and we all know this. There were two games, and they were of the indie variety. It was the only games they could brag about because they were the only games that had high scores outside of Forza, Halo, and Gears. And what were those games? Cuphead and Ori.
That's it.
And both of them went over. And from what we heard already, Ori plays better on the Switch than Xbox.
It does.
And that's not something you want to. You don't want to hear that.
It shit was $13. They on Black Friday sale for Nintendo. I picked that shit up and I haven't played it yet. But I played the demo of that motherfucker though, and that motherfucker runs smooth as fuck. I have it on the Xbox and I have it on that.
Because we know Part 2 is going to the Switch, so I'm not listening to anybody talk about how good Ori Part 2 is. I don't care. It's not even your game anymore.
Oh, hey, Beach got a point. That nigga Zim,
but
big head ass.
Never Xboxes because Xbox only own has a license with the game. That's it.
That nigga Zim
own the first party.
That nigga Zim got a point. He said it might say 505 games when Death Stranding comes to PC, which is true because I believe they're the ones that's publishing, right?
You're right.
Yeah, you got.
I mean, the PC fans better hope they can port that shit. That's a different type of game.
No, it is. I mean, but I think PC niggas will enjoy it because they going if Kojima allows them to mod it, because you know them niggas love to be slaves. They love to be slaves to these companies, and like PC niggas are number one slaves. They be like, "Hey, make my game better, slaves," and they're like, "Yes, master," and they'll spend hours and hours and hours of their own free time making the game better so that company can sell it.
I'm wondering though, Thrash, right? If on the PC version of DS, if they're actually going to have or they're going to remove like the packages like you can get for like old game consoles that say like PlayStation and shit like that.
I was wondering about
if
that.
That's going to be in the PC version or if that's going to be changed to something else like a Macintosh or something.
That and then
you're not gonna fuck with you, guy. What's up all day, Vet Gaming Cuff?
Like the PlayStation guy gonna be in there too. PlayStation president Herman Hurst, whatever his name is.
I mean, I don't even trip on worry. I'm just worried about the directions these motherfucking companies is going. I see where Microsoft is going. I do. I know exactly where they're going. But Sony, it's such a big shakeup. I don't know where they're going. I don't know if they want to. They know these companies are going to know shit before we know. You know what I'm saying? Period. I mean, the customer, we are dumb. We don't know shit in comparison to what these companies know. And they know what each other is doing, even though they won't say that they do. Just like Phil Spencer is over here fucking up Control, and Control said, we don't have any plans. Bitch, yes, you do, because the president of the company wouldn't say so, you dumbass nigga. But, I mean, for real, even Kojima said that shit. I remember when Kojima, after he said Death Stranding was coming to PC, he said there's no plans for it to be on any other console right now. They always say that shit. Same thing with Tomb Raider. There's no plans for Tomb Raider to come to PlayStation right now. They always say this shit.
Example of that.
Yes.
Perfect example of that
And
right there.
That's why I don't listen to these
by the way,
niggas.
Thrash, to answer your question you said earlier about Minecraft Dungeons, yeah, you will see Xbox Game Studios because they are the publisher.
They are. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Sony is going to be like, look, don't put that shit. Put it on the box.
505 is.
Yeah. So it's going to be. That's why I want to see. That's why I want to see, because that'll be key. Like that moment will be key to seeing exactly where this shit is really going. And I think Sony knows that Microsoft is bowing the fuck out, or they know that Microsoft is going to do something that'll give them an upper hand, not in the console war, but just in the entertainment war, period. Because the console war to them, it's really an entertainment war. It's about their entertainment studios. They're not just about gaming. Sony got movies and TVs and all that. Microsoft got all this software in the clouds, and they're trying to get software to run through the cloud. They're trying to get movies to run and be saved in the cloud. You know, one of the biggest Microsoft's biggest stakes is in storage, my nigga. They want to change the way these companies store their information, my nigga. I brought it up earlier with when I was talking to Fatal about the glass memory shit that Microsoft is doing. Like, if you look at that trailer I just put out on my channel, it shows a little glass chip. And if you look at that chip, it says Superman 1 on it, like Superman on it, right? Made by WB, whatever. Then it says Azure Cloud. That's a cloud save chip, to where they don't got to worry about keeping their films in perfect temperature, and they ain't got to stack it all up into this big room and pay all this money all year long to preserve Microsoft wants movie companies to preserve their movies in the cloud now. So it goes deeper than just they want to touch and change everything, but they want to be the middleman. They want to be in the middle of all of it, getting paid by everybody, nigga. Oh, my bad, I'm Flush. Fuck, nigga. I can't see, but now, I'm telling y'all, nigga, I'm gonna expose all that shit. Y'all niggas think I exposed Digital Foundry? If y'all think I exposed IGN,
I love that shit. That shit was funny.
Nigga, I have way more dirt on what's the name, on IGN and on Digital Foundry. Way more dirt. But I told him I'd let him slide. I told Digital Foundry, I told them niggas, I'll let you slide.
I think both of them need to calm down. Like Digital Foundry don't do it a lot. They don't. But IGN, they've been doing some bullshit for a while now. Like, for real. They need to cut that shit out. I mean, they already lost the credibility of the real gamers. Mm-hmm. You know, not those casuals that are, I need to wait for a review from IGN to see if I'm going to buy a game. No, not them motherfuckers. Like, people like us. Like, I don't give a fuck about IGN. I care about the score to see how much they gonna fuck the game over. And I wasn't surprised by Death Stranding. I knew they were gonna give it a low score. I really did. Like, it's IGN for God's sake. I mean, what was surprising is websites like GameSpot, they gave it a higher score than IGN. You know?
Who? You said what?
GameSpot gave Death Stranding a higher score than
Oh,
IGN.
IGN. Them niggas didn't even review that game. I'm super proof.
That's what I was
found
saying.
more proof of how much he didn't. He did not review that game at all. He didn't. He played it. He got to the mountains, and that was about fucking it, bro. Like he didn't talk about shit past when you get to the motherfucking mountain area, my nigga. When you get into the snow mountains, he didn't talk about shit else after that. Yeah, he didn't talk about shit else after that.
Oh yeah, he didn't beat that game.
No, he didn't beat that game. But the problem is, it was a mandatory that they beat the game. You know what I'm saying? It was mandatory that they beat the fucking game. I think something happened internally to where one person beat it, but then didn't have enough time to make the review, or something happened to where they had this motherfucker just mock a review together, even though he didn't beat the game. They still had it beaten in their information. Something, but they didn't. He didn't beat the game. He didn't mention anything. He didn't talk. If you listen to him, he just talked about, oh, you had to walk, and it took me a while to fast travel, and the speed runners are gonna be mad. Like he talked about all type. Just trying to hurry up and go through the game. And that motherfucker like didn't mention anything about the combat, about the cars, about the different guns. He didn't mention about Mads Mikkelsen's sections. He didn't mention about nothing.
Hey, I'm only on chapter 9, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm not saying that I'm gonna spoil it, because I'm not. I'm gonna say that it's been out for over a month and you ain't beat that shit yet, so it's kind of your fault.
I got shit to do.
Me too, nigga. Me too. I had it before everybody, nigga, and I beat it after everybody, nigga. I want to hear shit.
I saw this YouTube video, right? This motherfucker had this YouTube video that it said. I read the title. I ain't watched the video because I ain't trying to get spoiled, but I saw this motherfucking video and it said fucking Death Stranding speed run, and he did it in 5 hours. How the fuck you beat Death Stranding in 5 hours?
No way. Oh, I don't know.
No, I know how he did it. I know how he did it.
Video is 5 hours.
I know how he did it. He speed ran it, but he speed ran it twice. What he did was he speed ran it without timing it, but he placed all the placements that he needed to do carefully, and then speed ran that shit after that. That's what I feel.
This motherfucker put fucking, what's that shit, that harness everywhere and shit?
Everywhere.
Oh, if you put that zip line in the right places, man,
it's a wrap.
Get through missions like
the whole map.
Bro, that's at the end of the game, that's all I spend my time doing. I'm about to help anybody who was in my server, nigga, is like loving my shit, nigga. I got my shit, nigga. Just you ain't gotta touch the ground in this bitch.
I was making the roads, man.
Me too.
Them roads was real helpful.
No, I spent days. I spent the whole, when I first got it, nigga, I spent the whole Saturday, nigga. I think it came out that Tuesday. I had it on, Friday? Thursday or Friday, and it came out that Tuesday. Believe it or not, it came out Friday, and I had it that Tuesday. But on Saturday, I guess after it already came out, I spent that whole Saturday, nigga, building a number of roads. Nothing but roads. And I didn't even have access to the trucks yet, my nigga. So I was doing it by motorcycle, nigga. I was spending hours on that shit.
The crazy shit about that game for me, like when I started helping motherfucker out, is not even when they allowed me to, because I didn't give a fuck at first. I was just trying to get the mission done.
Mm-hmm.
But on this one mission, I had to fucking carry this heavy ass shit through, like cross damn near the whole map. And when you damn near get there, you gotta cross a river. And my shit was all fucked up. I ain't got no more shoes. You know what I'm saying? My shoes all fucked up. I'm all fucked up and shit. And I see a bridge and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you get all the likes. You get all the motherfucking likes. I'm finished this shit easy. It's a wrap. Ever since I helped everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just one of those things you can't explain in a review. Or maybe you might if you know are capable of writing how you feel onto paper and shit. You know, you might be able to explain how it feels to get all fucked up and see a bridge to save your motherfucking life.
That nigga Phil Spencer would be
the fights you, right? The best way I would use to sum that up is like the terrain fights you, but the actual like zip lines, bridges, fucking ropes and shit like that. That's gonna that's definitely gonna make your long ass trip a fucking garbage ass terrain.
I want to go over the ending so bad, but I know this motherfucker, he ain't beat this shit yet, man. We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna go over the ending.
I'm waiting on you, buddy.
This weekend.
I'll finish by this
All
weekend.
right,
Sunday,
sweet.
I was
So what
about to play
happened
it right now, but y'all want to do these impromptu
round
fucking
table
podcasts and shit.
Hey, I had to, man. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to find time. I ain't did a video for this channel in like 2 weeks, nigga. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Let alone the round table. This one really been getting neglected. I ain't had time. Nigga, like none. No
Almost
time.
3 to be exact,
Why you
Ash.
think I'm
Almost
only on
3.
chapter 9 of that fan? I should be on like, I should be at least damn near finished. You know what I mean?
Where trying
Yeah,
that?
you guys have a life, man. I don't.
Oh shit! Here come Tronny. Damn. Is this a round table? Fuck. Who next? Josh. Fuck. Nah. Yeah. Are you in Hop in the general section, my nigga. Tron, you be all right. Hop in the general section. I'll pull you there.
How long y'all been on? Y'all been on for a long time?
Yeah, like 2 hours.
Damn, y'all covered everything?
I mean, we can go over it. I mean, you know how it is. I mean, we let J came up in here all late eating sandwiches and shit.
That's crazy. I'm eating right now too. Nigga, I just got home like 30 minutes ago and shit.
I
No,
can
but
tell you was eating, nigga. Nah, but
control to Game Pass. That's feel one. I mean,
Yeah, bro. I don't think he should have did it like that, man. I mean, I'm just reading this article right here, right? Like the headline to this article that we just talked about it, and I already knew the facts, and I had not even saw this shit. Oh, here we go. Remedy satisfied with Control sales despite the lack of chart topping. So I already knew this. We all knew this. It wasn't charting at all. And we know the sales are low. It's just like what happened with Xbox console sales. We knew the console sales for Xbox One was so low that they were too embarrassed to give us an update. And guess what we found out? That shit was under 50 million. Switch is quickly approaching the point of...
I think it's surpassed
It's
it
going
already.
to be third place forever. The
Yeah.
Xbox One is going to be third place forever. There is no comeback at all inside. The gen is over. Sorry. The gen's been over for a while.
Did y'all think that Phil misspoke? Like he didn't mean to tell motherfuckers
Yeah, he
that
did.
Control was going to
He did.
He fucked up.
I think
Yeah.
he was
wanted to, but I think that he didn't know that he didn't have the okay yet. And
I don't think so.
You think what's your thoughts on it?
I think dude meant to do it.
You think he meant to do it, just lie to the public,
Yeah.
or just say it just to fuck it off? I mean, to get hype, to garner hype, and that's it.
I mean, you could do it you could do it in a sense to where you. I mean, I'm pretty sure it probably will go to Game Pass. I ain't gonna front.
Oh no, it is.
Will.
No, it's going to Game Pass. I believe that it's going to go to Game. They have no choice now.
Here's the thing, though.
Shit.
Without titles like that going to Game Pass, what good is Game Pass?
And see, he knew that. Because what else are you gonna announce for Game Pass at the end of 2019?
They have nothing else. They gonna have Ori?
Exactly.
They gonna have Ori.
I don't think he misspoke. I just think he want to really sell people this holiday on. Hey, keep Game Pass. Oh yeah, keep Game Pass. I know it was a long time since you had Gears on Game Pass, but keep Game Pass. Oh, you got Control. We got Control coming out. We got Control. And I mean, like just like that, like monkey ass magic. Motherfuckers are gonna stay on Game Pass.
Here's how I see it, right? Phil is a PR man at the highest level. I don't think at that level of the game you could fuck up by announcing something early. He ain't like an actor in a Marvel movie. He fucking slipping saying some kind of spoiler and shit. This is a fucking CEO. Like, you know what I mean? Like this man, like I don't think he slip up and say something he didn't mean to say. I think he purposely say it in a way that it would seem like he fucked up and said some shit that he wasn't supposed to say yet. But realistically, you gotta show up your merchandising, and Game Pass is just merchandise, and currently it ain't hot if you can't show it up. You gotta say something.
We'll know later this month, there, Royal Man. We'll know later this month, if not.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be immediate. It doesn't have to be the next month or two.
I think it's a January Game Pass. That's what I think.
It was still, as long as it's going.
Because only the first half of this month for Game Pass has been announced so far, but the second half comes in later on, like near the middle of the month. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next month or two, man. Between now until like maybe February or March, but I don't know. I can see Control fucking popping on the Game Pass this month. To be honest,
I mean, it's sad that the people that support the game and they wait, but it's just really sad. I don't like that, man. Like you had a $60 game, buy the fucking game. It's not on Game Pass yet. Now you wait all the way until it's Game Pass. I see people fucking celebrating and shit. I'm like, that's fucked up, man.
No, that is fucked up. I agree with you on that. I agree. Because even I don't even fucking wait for that shit, dude. I could have waited for Civilization. Nope. Fuck you. I'm not waiting.
Nah,
You got me
man.
fucked up.
I mean,
I'm not gonna drop $80 on that motherfucker.
this is the climate we're in now. Like, they spoil the fuck out of the Xbox community with this type of activity. Like, hey, don't even gotta buy a game, just give us $1 and you can play it already. I mean,
Thrash, that reminds me, man. Thank you for being in my chat when I was playing that, though, but I take it that shit put you to sleep, right?
Oh, nigga, I was at work. Nigga, I was at work falling asleep. Like, nah, nigga, I gotta turn this shit the fuck off, nigga, right now. Right now. Nigga, I immediately left, nigga. That shit was, nigga, I need to play that shit when I go to sleep.
Record, fucking Quantum Break actually did chart the same month that it dropped.
what was it?
7th place. The same as Resistance 3.
That's not bad.
Nope. That is, but I mean, if what you're saying is
real bad,
technically true, Royal, and now that I kind of like thought about it, that you might be onto something there, and if that is something, that is some shady shit to do, because you literally just jeopardized any fucking holiday sales for Control, period, fucking between now until Christmas, or even the New Year for that matter.
Well, low key though, is it his problem? It's not.
Phil clearly doesn't give a shit.
I think that nigga did it.
Phil doesn't clearly give a shit, but
I think he may have done it because of the whole dev kit situation, to where he was saying, "Oh no, that's the other thing, huh? I'm tripping. That's the other thing that dumbass nigga said. He said 2 things bad. He did 2 dumb things this week, huh?
He already has the fucking Scarlet.
Yeah,
and he's fucking with it right now.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I'm just like, what?
You know what I don't like about that, man? Okay, let's put it this way. Your ass could have took any type of picture. The edge of a fucking console and the edge of your TV where maybe you got something on a TV. You saw Kojima was doing that shit, remember? He was doing that shit every day before the game came out. He was showing people the game. I swear to God. I'm just saying, bro. You telling us that you got the Scarlet, but you can't post a single picture at all of any angle or a little piece of the console, anything. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit up here.
I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that because, of course, they gotta do an official reveal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean? So it's appropriate. What I'm saying is, I mean, you ain't gonna tell us about it, but you just gonna tell us that you got one. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what was that good do for me, motherfucker? Like, tell us about it. Like,
yeah, that's like that man and a boo-boo shit, right?
I don't give a fuck about your life.
Say the hardcore Xbox fans were fucking using this as ammo. Oh shit, Scarlet's out. Oh my. You know, it's like, no, man. Like, we don't even know what the dude's doing on it.
Yeah,
like, we don't even know if he got any Scarlet-centric games.
I don't even know if that motherfucker got the Scarlet. I'm telling you, nigga, like the way he described it. So did he take a box home with no Scarlet controller? And if you did, why would you automatically be using the Elite 2 instead of using the new Scarlet controller? You know what I'm saying? No, but the Scarlet controller ain't even out. Like, I would want to use that over something that's been out already. If I got new pussy, so you telling me if you got new pussy at the house, you ain't gonna feel on that ass? You gonna feel on some old ass first?
God damn.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's some round table shit to say, but I'm just saying. Shit. I mean, if it's there, I mean, if I got a Scarlet and I got the new Scarlet controller, then I'm gonna want to play my Scarlet on the new Scarlet controller. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't believe that he even have that shit, or it's the fucking streaming service like the Stadia, to where you can use whatever controller with that motherfucker. Because with the Stadia, you can use any controller almost, depending on where you at. So
what if this motherfucker is playing off? I don't want to say dev kit, but like a basic box. Like, it doesn't really have the official final shape of the Xbox, but maybe he does.
No, I believe that he has a USB with the app on it. He put that USB into his motherfucking Xbox One, because I know he don't got no X, because he doesn't look like an X type of nigga. And he put that motherfucker in there, and he using that motherfucking app through that motherfucking USB to play motherfucking backwards compatible games on a Scarlet UI. That's what I fucking think, my nigga. If you ask me, he just using the Scarlet UI through USB because it's gonna be cloud or digital only based, and that motherfucker is on the motherfucking Xbox, and that's exactly what they're gonna sell us. And that would explain why third party developers don't have a dev kit, because them motherfuckers already got one and don't even know it, nigga. Because it's a goddamn.
It's a
At first,
fucking
I didn't believe
update.
that, but I'm starting to believe that.
I'm telling you,
No,
bro.
I heard this theory before, like a couple days ago, bro. I saw that somebody said this shit on Twitter. Like that
I've
shit
been
might.
saying this for years, cuz.
Yeah,
And
I
I've been saying
mean,
this for like 2-3 damn
yeah,
years.
yeah, they
yeah. We've been
talking
saying it
about
for a
having an
minute,
affordable Xbox. Like how? Look, if you have an affordable Xbox, I mean, man, I feel sorry for the Xbox community right now
bruh.
because these motherfuckers are not
I know.
transparent at all. Like,
I'm not.
Bruh.
Well, I mean, and the thing with the VR shit is kind of funny because ain't his like no one asked for VR, and that's kind of true, but kind of not true. Motherfuckers been asking for VR since the '80s. You know, since the '80s, realistically,
I
once
mean,
Nintendo
this is the
had
prime
bullshit ass
example.
VR.
You saw that
I
$1,000
personally,
headset sold out? The $1,000 headset that goes with the new Half-Life game? That shit sold out.
well,
And all the
that's
other
Half-Life has
VRs
the
are
PC
selling
one. Yeah.
out.
All I'm saying is most of the best shit in life I never asked for.
There you go.
I ain't gonna front. I've never asked for some of the best shit I've ever had in my entire life. Smartphones, I never asked for that shit. You know what I mean? I've never asked for a PlayStation back in the
Mm-hmm.
'90s. I didn't ask
I
for one. It
personally,
just, you know what I'm saying? They just came out with one.
I
Oh
personally think, Royal
shit.
dude, that I really do think that fucking that Phil should have not have said that.
Ooh.
What he should have said was right now we're not focusing on VR. I mean, not like I'm not referring to the whole entire statement of like nobody wants to kind of deal that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean, Xbox always does that. I'm not saying Phil does that. I'm saying Xbox as a company usually do that. They always pull these
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
ass, like they always say the weirdest PR like things. We canceled it. It's better for gamers. It's good for gamers. We
Yeah,
canceled
I
shit.
remember
Like,
that.
you
Yeah, I
know what I
remember
mean?
that.
They do this weird type of shit, right?
You know what? I'm not even gonna
But
touch
the
that
reason
one.
why they said that, of course, is they don't really mean that. They don't really mean that no one cared for VR. No one's
No,
asking for it.
It's
They're
it's
just
a
not
form
putting
of
that.
them out.
damage control, bro. It's
It's the
PR.
key word. It's the key word when you look. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll give you guys that
Well,
one.
here's the thing with me, right? If you the only two, I mean, there's more than two reasons, but the two main reasons why you don't go into a business venture is because either you don't think it's lucrative or it conflicts with what you got going on right now. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm with this.
And I'm thinking it's both for them.
What y'all hear about the Lockhart?
Well, no. The Lockhart coming, that rumor coming up again, like that Jason Schreier came out with their today, I think it was,
Something
or
about like,
yesterday.
and they said it was 4 teraflops,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't see anything about the specs. All I know is that
No. That's what they saying. They say it's a little bit lower than the Xbox One X
Mm-hmm.
in teraflops. And but then everything else is better than the X. And it's just weird.
You know what it
It's
is?
just really weird.
You know what it is? You know what I think it is?
Uh-oh.
I think
It's a
it goes
streaming tier.
further with my
Don't tell me
shit.
it's a streaming tier.
Hold on.
That's the streaming tier right there. The Lockhart is the streaming tier.
No,
There
even
you
worse.
Holy shit.
No, the Lockhart is more than a streaming tier, nigga. The
Uh-oh.
Lockhart is the PlayStation with Xbox games on it. That's what that is. That nigga. Hey,
Damn you, Thrash.
PlayStation 4 is fucking 4 teraflops, my guy. Why would they go back? It's 4 teraflops, my guy. It matches up, my guy. Relax, nigga.
Fucking
I
teraflop
mean,
talk
Think
bullshit, man.
about it though. Like, what if it's just
I
an
don't
app?
front, man.
What
I
if the
mean,
Lockhart is just an app that could work on the PlayStation 4 Pro?
we have been saying this. It's not like the first time we brought
Well,
this
what
up.
was the Lockhart supposed to be anyways from the get-go?
I mean, listen to what it's called. Lockhart. It wants to lock PlayStation's hearts into
Jesus
Xbox.
Christ, Thrash.
Nigga. Hey, Scarlett.
God damn
Hey,
it.
you know what Scarlett is? Like, Scarlett is that redhead bitch. Like, we don't know what she gonna bring. We just know she's a ginger. I mean, I'm just thinking.
No, I remember when the original concept for Lockhart was fucking made public. I forget what the fuck it was. Fuck whatever.
It looked like a PlayStation, except it had an Xbox on the front.
I'll have to find it.
If it's 4 teraflops, who are they? Oh shit! It might be 4 teraflops because that's going to be the system with PS Now on it. Hmm. That's what it is. I'm having one of them fake ass Death Stranding Eureka moments and say, you know, the ones I was wrong about.
Look. I thought Horizon going to PC was unofficial. It is unofficial, right?
It
It is
is
unofficial. Yeah,
unofficial.
it's
No,
the same
Okay,
dude that predicted that fucking Death Stranding was going to
some
go, even though Death
YouTubers said
Stranding was
that
already
shit.
fucking known.
Yeah. So they said it came
Horizon
from a Russian
PC.
YouTuber, and the motherfucker's not credible because again, the Death Strand, like Thrash said, we knew about Death Stranding right from the Q&A, but Death Stranding had not been given a name. They didn't even have the engine.
Mm-hmm.
So the Q&A was done right after the gamers saw the YouTube video of Kojima on the couch shaking hands with Andrew House. Right after that, they did a Q&A. He said something about games going to come first to PlayStation, then to go to PC. But again, at the time, and this is why I told people,
Well, the
I
only
didn't
thing
get that
I'm saying is,
information out because we don't know what it was
I
called.
mean, if Horizon does go to PC, why would Sony even be around anymore? They just call it a day,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. And you know that's one of their new greatest hits right there, bro. Like that game sold so fast, just like God of War. That shit quickly went to the greatest hits.
Mm-hmm.
Like real quick. God of War just came out last year. Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War were fucking $10 for Black Friday. Like you already know they made most of their money. I don't see them
Yeah,
sending
Spider-Man
the
was
long
$10
message.
too as well, but that's still too high for me.
What all streaming services should be, or even backwards, well, not backwards compatible, but streaming service at least should be, is just a continuation of old games. Games that don't sell no more. Like God of War is not going to sell as much as it used to. Horizon and all that. But if you put it on a service, people will rebuy it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just buy it.
And
Period.
that's all I'm saying. Put that shit on the service you own where you can make money. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see Sony saying, hey, well, you got the streaming service, but we're going to start sending mixed messages by putting this game on PC.
Right.
Like, I
Makes no
don't
sense.
see them doing that.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense because why would they alienate their PS Now subscribers already right then and just put one game on PC just off
All I'm
top? Like, don't
saying
make sense.
is I want people to let me know if we get the announcement, right, at State of Play that the game is going to the PlayStation Now. I need those same individuals to give me information on when it's going to PC. Because if it goes to PlayStation Now via the PC, basically the rumor people spread was bullshit. And I already know it's bullshit. Again, we have a State of Play coming up, and information started pouring out today about that. We know we gonna get information about what's going on PlayStation Now next, and it's gonna be Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a huge hit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Fucking game sold out, by the way.
It's gonna be Horizon Zero Dawn. It's gonna be Detroit. Is Detroit not already on there, right? No. Yeah, so it'll be like Horizon Zero Dawn, Detroit. What else ain't on there? Little
I thought
big
Horizon
no.
already went to.
Death
I thought
Stranding
it
comes out
already
on
went to
PC.
fucking PlayStation Now.
Did it?
I thought it did.
Detroit might.
No,
Yeah,
it
What,
went to
Horizon?
it went to
Zero
Plus.
Dawn?
It went
No,
it went to PlayStation
no,
Plus.
no, no, no.
It was on Plus.
Oh, PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, it was on Plus. It
No,
wasn't on that.
I mean Horizon. Didn't Horizon already go on?
No,
Horizon didn't go.
no, it never went.
Spider-Man didn't go over either.
I thought that too, Royal. So I had to go and look, and I went on the actual fucking PS Plus or PS Now store, and it wasn't on there.
No, it wasn't on there.
I mean,
And there was never any indication about being on there yet. So.
You know how many people would subscribe if they found out that Horizon Zero Dawn's over there? And we're not talking about PlayStation gamers. Again, the game was $10. Anybody who really wanted to buy that fucking game, they already got it.
Anybody,
Just saying.
Right.
and plus all these motherfuckers who think day and date or think Sony is like, you got to realize that the game like God of War and what other it was God of War with Grand Theft Auto 5, Infamous, and what else? And Uncharted 4. All those games are temporarily temporarily
the
on
second
PS.
wave came out and it was quiet. That was Persona 5. The
Mhm,
second wave
mhm,
after that one,
mhm.
Persona 5 got put on there.
Yeah, and everybody quiet because everybody because people not realizing shit. Like they starting.
Watch
This is how they're
January
gonna
be
get
that
big
month
time
there,
games
Thrash.
on there. Say that again.
I said, wait till I said I guarantee you Horizon will be in the next fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
batch for like
If
January
no,
for PS
I
Now.
can't even say the next
But
time.
I'm
I
saying,
know
they
it'll
need to stop
happen.
listening to motherfuckers that don't know what they talking about because
Yeah.
you're gonna look disappointed. I'm sorry, you just gonna look real disappointed.
Well, I mean, Horizon. We got a year left of this generation. Once the next year hit, Horizon is basically old news. If you haven't played Horizon, it's because you wasn't trying to play Horizon.
Right.
There
Exactly.
you go. There
Exactly.
you go. Right
It wasn't
well
about
said,
the.
Royal.
At this
Well
point,
said, sir.
that's super well said. Because even at this point, the price isn't even. It couldn't even be an issue right now. I seen the shit for like $14, $10 if you go to a fucking store. I mean,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's the greatest hits.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be 20 or lower.
Yeah, so it's like
You know?
there's not even the fucking thing. It's just that because you haven't played it because you're not interested in it. But the cheaper something gets, the more interested you be into playing it. That's what Microsoft is doing day and date on their games. Because if they didn't do it for Crackdown 3, that shit wouldn't have sold shit. It didn't sell shit, and nobody even really played it after the shit came out. But people tried it, right? You know what I'm saying? Because these people normally wouldn't have tried it. They want to at least
Did
get you to try it.
3 even becoming like in the top 10, like on the MPD when like the same month that game came out or no?
Who?
No, I don't think it charted at all.
Fucking broke down 3.
Oh, what about it? Did it what?
Was it in the top 10 on MPD during that same month? Or
No,
no, I can't
that
remember.
motherfucker. No, Microsoft just said they had 4 million people playing it or some bullshit, and then you go online and nobody was
I'm
playing.
gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. That game was fucking
Somebody just gave me that Zach. What's his name? That white dude, fat white dude with the beard. Zach Galifianakis. What the fuck his name is?
Galifianakis.
Yeah, Fatal just gave me that his knee laugh when.
My bad.
Crackdown 3. You asked the Crackdown 3 tracked.
Yep.
You really had to ask.
I mean, and I think that's the point that a lot of Xbox niggas is missing too, though. They're missing the fact that like they just want you. They can put out any game they want and have Game Pass be attractive.
Sony's smooth with their marketing when it comes to that too. Like they set roadmaps for the future.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice when The Last of Us went free on PlayStation Plus, right, and on PS Now, they did that right around the time where they announced the date for The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though the date got switched up and it got delayed a little bit, but still, when they announced that shit, that month you can play Last of Us, on both of those.
Yeah.
So if you haven't played that shit, just in case, because we're about to drop the second one, we want to make sure that if you just tempted to play this motherfucker, for you to play this shit, so you would buy the second one. Guess what? Smooth as fuck. I think they might keep on doing that, especially.
Oh, this might be me. Shit.
It might be like titles that, you know what I'm saying? Titles like that, like reoccurring titles. They might have like those days where they'll just give it out, no charge, and then you can play it. So you can wait for like part 2. Think about it. Think about it. A lot of things when it comes to gaming, the gaming generation nowadays, because of the internet and shit, a lot of shit is built on hype. You know what I mean? And you think about if you was that dude that hasn't played The Last of Us 2 and people around you are hyped for it, you might fuck with the first one if it's practically free. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if you like it and it's a wrap, then you have to buy part 2, because then you like the rest of these motherfuckers. You get to join in on the hype because you missed out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now you get to join in. Yeah, I love that shit. Can't wait for part 2. Motherfucker, you just played that shit last week because it's free. You know what I mean? Motherfucker don't have to know that. That's the culture we're in right now. A lot of motherfuckers out here not really playing.
Well, that whole entire FOMO stuff, right? That FOMO shit.
A lot of motherfuckers out here playing games not for the enjoyment of it. It's just to fit in with the culture they live in. Like it's weird.
The fact of the matter is that
I agree with you on that.
Horizon Zero Dawn. That's just going right there, like the next day. I mean, like I'm just saying, if we get it, get the update on the state of play, it'll probably be put on PlayStation Now this month, and then it'll have an expiration date for March.
Mm-hmm.
Because every game stays 3 months, which I think that's pretty damn cool. I mean, you can beat a game in 3 months.
No, you don't lose. You lose the least amount of value that way because it's only temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like Microsoft is trying to make it seem like shit is permanent when it's not, and Sony is no, it's temporary.
Games are permanent, not third party shit.
No, yeah, but they're permanent as long as you're paying for the shit. Once you stop paying for it, it's gone anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Sony is making it to where their games their big time games don't lose value even if they are old. They're using the value of those games to sell Games Pass and not the other way around. I mean Games Pass to sell PS Now.
Like what do you mean though? Like so you're telling me like if I were to buy a month of PS Plus, or BS Now, sorry.
Mhm.
And then I would say I didn't own Horizon, which I do for the record. But I'm saying if I didn't,
Mhm.
fucking, and then if my subscription ran out and I didn't beat Horizon Zero Dawn, then I
Mhm.
still don't have access to that unless I renew my account. That's the exact same thing with Game Pass.
Right. It's the same thing with Game Pass, except Game Pass Crackdown to be there, as long as Game Pass is there.
Well, yeah, no, okay, yeah, that's what I said. Like I'm talking about first party wise, yeah,
Mhm.
but that's
Actually, that's not very true.
How? What's up?
It might not be there in the future. I mean, it's going to be a collection of games. They're not going to keep on adding forever. Isn't that what PlayStation and Xbox already did? Like they said they're going to keep it at a certain amount and just refresh them.
Nah, Microsoft said they keeping their shit there forever. They said they'll always be there.
Forever,
Ever.
Yeah, they said
Forever,
they said
Yeah.
the first party games are always going to be there.
Like 20 years from now, you pull up Crackdown and play that shit.
Yes. It'll be
Nobody's
there.
going to be playing Crackdown,
The way
dude. Fuck that
PlayStation
game.
going about this, we're at the end
Nobody
of the
likes
gen, and
Crackdown,
you're already
period.
getting the Horizon.
No.
You're already getting God of War. Like, what else can they put on there except for third-party games? If you remember when PlayStation Now first launched, like not when it was affordable, I'm talking about when it first launched, it had a lot of multi-platform older games from last gen, like NBA 2K11 and shit like that. So, I mean, we're getting to the end of the gen, and even with PlayStation Now, like we're talking about 800 games, over 800 games, and Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, the biggest ticket of all the games. Bloodborne's already on there. Persona 5 is already on there. The last game that would have to go to PlayStation Now would be Spider-Man, but of course they can continuously milk that game. So yeah, they're going to put that on PlayStation Now. But the fact of the matter is,
even if Spider-Man going on fucking PS Now, I'm still not getting that shit.
but look, as long as they do that 3-month shit, you still have value in your games. I mean, and I mean that's just probably one of the smartest things that they did. A lot of people, I don't know why, they want Sony to do what Microsoft is doing, and you're not going to give them that same respect.
I don't understand why people want them to do that. Like, just let Microsoft do what the fuck they want to do. If Microsoft burns themselves in the fucking goddamn.
There you go.
Let
them do what they do.
What's up, JK,
right
nigga?
now. I agree. Then fucking let them. Sony has no logistical reason to follow suit.
No, I mean they're two different companies. That's what I keep trying to tell niggas.
Man.
Niggas keep thinking that Microsoft is on par with Sony, and it's not true. Microsoft has the advantage in certain things. Sony has the advantage in certain things, and both of their drives for their companies are two different ways of drives. Sony is driving. I mean, PlayStation is driving Sony and keeping Sony alive. Xbox is actually dragging Microsoft down. So there's two different. If their stock would rise if they sell Xbox, that's how crazy that shit is, my nigga. So it's two different companies with two different type. The only reason why Microsoft is got into gaming because they didn't want Sony to have the whole piece of the pie. They admitted as much. So it's like. It's not about the passion of the game. And Sony is in there because they wanted to be in the gaming space. They want to help sell their TVs. What's the best way to take over the living room than to have a PlayStation that comes with the newest Blu-ray or whatever the fuck, however. If you look at all the PlayStations that came out, they each had some kind of multimedia thing to it. PlayStation 1 had CDs, 2 had DVDs, 3 had Blu-rays, and 4 still got Blu-rays, but some streaming bullshit and view channels and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they always trying to push a new agenda with their systems. With this new one that's gonna come out, I don't know what the fuck they gonna try to do. They got Ultra Blu-rays. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to do some kind of shit. But they always pushing the full agenda. And Microsoft is absolutely no different. They've been pushing Windows with the X for Xbox for I don't know how long. Pushing DirectX, pushing Xbox Live, Windows Store. I mean, everything they've done through the Xbox, especially the Xbox One, has branched off into PC or something that has to do with Microsoft. Right now, they're doing the cloud shit with it. They call it xCloud, but it's using the Azure servers, which is their main form of income. You know what I'm saying? It's the Azure servers. No longer Windows. Azure is number one for Microsoft, and they got it in every aspect of their business, including the Xbox. So it's like same shit.
Can I just say for the record, man, that my friend Pedro is fucking fire as fuck.
It's been fire since it was on the Switch. What else is new, nigga? Fuck out of here, son.
Is it on PS4?
No, it's on Xbox right now.
It's on Xbox Games Pass. So this nigga is paying. He's paying to view a game. You know what I'm saying? He's paying Microsoft for no reason. Like Microsoft, take my money Because I'm doing the
Hey,
same. I'm doing the same thing with Sony, my
I just gave
nigga.
Microsoft $10
I'm doing the same thing with Sony.
Minecraft realm.
I got that
Me,
PS Now shit.
twice.
Don't even use it. I promise you, I got PS Now. I'm paying these niggas for no reason at all, nigga.
I don't have
That's
PS Now. Why the fuck would I have PS Now?
See, that's the golden goose for
Yeah,
streaming.
yeah, it is.
And these subscriptions.
It is.
Like, you forget what you have.
Yeah.
I saw this shit on my bank statement
Excuse
so
me,
many
sorry.
fucking times. I'm like, where's this fucking $9? Where's this $6 coming from? I'm subscribed to Funimation. I'm subscribed to Netflix. I was subscribed to Crunchyroll. I had to cancel that shit. It was just money like here, and there, and that shit adds up.
Yeah.
And you got
Facts.
millions
And it's
upon
gonna get worse
millions of
too.
people
It's gonna
doing
get worse. Yeah.
Like,
It's only gonna get worse. Now you got, of course,
fucking
you got
Disney
Netflix,
Plus.
you got
Now look,
Hulu,
I
you
ain't
got
pay for Disney Plus.
You got
So I say fuck them right now. They
The
gotta
only
get this
reason I
shit
have
together.
Disney Plus right now is the
I'll be
Mandalorian. That's
honest.
it.
I'll be honest. Outside
HBO
from
got some shit too. I forgot
Yeah.
what HBO.
Hey, Watchmen. They got, hey, that Watchmen, nice.
Something like that.
Fucking Showtime got their own streaming service.
Yeah.
Everybody got that shit.
Nigga,
I'm saying.
ABC and
Hey.
NBC, regular
There
channel
you go.
shows got fucking streaming channels on their shit now,
You
bro.
know what? It ain't no point in even having a cable box at this point. Just
No,
give
that's what
everybody
they
the
want. They
internet
want to run
modem.
cable out for sure.
Yeah, so they can just pick and choose. I mean, to be honest, if doing it that way, fucking, it's actually going to be
No,
cheaper than
you still need cable for the internet though. That's what you can't fail to realize.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, well, that too. Yeah, that
You
too.
still need these
Yeah,
cable
but I mean,
companies
like,
for that
yeah,
internet
that too.
too.
But
Google
it
trying to
still
push their
would
shit
end up
out.
being cheaper though if you pay for a subscription fucking for a specific like channel like ABC or NBC or whatever you want to call it without having to pay like
You still got
however
to be
much
like,
cable
nah,
is.
motherfucker, I don't want to bundle my home phone. I don't need.
Yeah, I do. I know. Yeah. For like a low price for 3 months,
Yeah,
that will
I
fucking
never
bill
understood
just
that shit, man.
skyrockets.
Hey, Zelda, baby Yoda is the big homie. I'm not even gonna lie, nigga. Baby Yoda is the big
Yo,
homie.
so many fucking memes, bro. So
I've
many
been
fucking
watching that
memes.
shit.
That cute
I've
little
been
bastard.
watching that shit, man.
Excuse me again. Goddamn, I'm sorry.
I've been watching it my way. But I'm gonna say one thing. I definitely believe that show is better than that new Star Wars about to come out.
Facts.
Sorry.
So
That show is
I'm
better
gonna
than most
confess
of
to
the fucking
something,
Star Wars that
Kingthrash.
they put out. Period, my nigga. Just because it has the right. I don't even like Star Wars, but you can see the. I don't know. I guess the wonder of Star Wars, the universe, like it really grasps the universe of Star Wars. It's like unlike the
Yeah.
rest of these motherfuckers with lightsabers and flips. This nigga got guns and shit. It's like a western, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's
I
way
like the
better.
new Star Wars game. That Star Wars.
This
What's it
character
called? There,
is
Star Wars
based
Jedi
off of
Fallen fucking Persia.
you know, the Mandalorian based off of Clint Eastwood from back in the day in the westerns, right? That's who they based the character off.
You said what?
They based
I have a
the
confession, Thrash.
Mandalorian is based off of Clint Eastwood's his westerns back in the day.
Mm,
That's who they
mm,
based the character off.
mm.
Yep.
Makes sense. What's your confession, Fatal? Fuck nigga.
You're gonna hate me for fucking saying this. So I rented out a realm for Minecraft on Xbox.
Nigga, I thought you was gonna say you was a mechanic.
Twice.
Nigga.
Damn.
No, but I did twice. Wait, you said one there?
Don't catch references out here, guys.
Yeah,
No,
you
the only reason why-
you can't go to sleep without at least one reference. At least one.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because the only reason why I bring it up is because something happened within like I think it was like 3 or 4 days after I got the realm thing, whatever you want to call it. They came out with this thing called Realm Plus. They didn't change the price or anything, but they upgraded my realm to this Plus thing, and I was figuring out what the hell is this shit. So it turns out now when you buy a realm, fucking whether it be I think it's on PC too as well. I know realms are on PC, but I don't know about the Plus thing, but at least on the Xbox side of things, that when you buy a month of fucking of Realm Plus, they give you like I think it's like up to like 50 plus market like DLC content that you get until your subscription runs out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
That's some
another
PC streaming shit?
major announcement. Dreams is ending the early access towards the end of December. But if you already have Dreams, you can keep playing the early access. I think they're about to launch the game. So
yeah,
that game
it's
probably
almost
got
ready.
launched.
If you bought the early access, don't you get the full game or some shit? Or no?
Yeah, you do.
Or you can just port over everything you did early access.
Basically, yeah.
I'm hyped, man. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Once
I think
it
they
come out,
get
I'm
ready for
seeing
that.
what everybody else made.
Yeah, real shit.
Man, hey, Hey, Thrash, I don't know if you checked it out, but that South Park level is legit. They made the whole fucking town, from the mall to the school to everybody's house. Everything, bro.
These
I
niggas
swear
is
to
burnt.
God, they crazy sometimes,
Yeah, I
man.
was expecting Thrash to fucking rip me a new one for the whole Minecraft thing, man.
Nah,
That
nigga.
backfired on me.
Nigga, freedom is key. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you gonna do that Minecraft shit, do it.
Well, I did it for the whole entire crossplay fucking thing, man. That's the main reason why I only did it.
It's your money that's not yours anymore. It's okay.
Right? hey, I wasted so many fucking months on fucking. Well, actually, never mind. I didn't pay for PS Plus for like what, an entire year, so I didn't have to because I just made new accounts, got a fucking trial, and then went on my merry fucking way.
Hey, why ain't nobody talking about the fact that you can't share accounts on Xbox no more? Nobody's talking about that either.
You can.
You can, but not. But if you got Ultimate, you can. I think there's something with those.
Why the fuck are the Bears beating the shit out of the Cowboys? They beat the fuck out of the Cowboys.
The Cowboys is done. I knew the Cowboys was done since Thanksgiving, bro.
Damn.
I knew it was done since Thanksgiving. It was a wrap. Any Cowboys fans out there?
Buffalo whooped their ass.
Yeah.
14-30 right now. It's over. This game over. And they still got 14 minutes left. Damn, man, they can't even catch him. The fuck?
Do y'all niggas got anything else before I take my ass to go pick up this black?
I gotta get back.
Yeah,
I'm fucking late.
Yeah. I have one thing. This is actually towards Royal. Yo, fucking. Thank you for fucking replying back to that fucking bullshit post that I posted on Twitter, dude.
No, I was just fucking around, but I meant it.
No, I did it for a reason though. I did that for a reason though.
It's one of those things. Like I'm like, for real though, I meant that shit, but I'm just fucking around. It's like you can't compare. You can't compare the.
No, I know. Yeah, but I was doing that as a formal example because
to the VR situation with Xbox.
No, I know.
Really not the same.
That's why I worded it that way. Because that's the thing about Twitter, and I was mentioned this earlier from ripping the show. Like you can literally say anything on Twitter, and you'll get motherfuckers that will call you out, agree to it, or disagree to it, and then carry on, or have like long ass conversations that went on for like a fucking mile on my goddamn fucking feed, bro.
I don't know. When motherfuckers have whole conversations with you, it's like you hurt their feelings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Nigga, that's because you be on that Twitter shit,
and now you have to be on a whole 2-hour conversation with a motherfucker that you don't even know. And this man is calling you every name in the book and shit for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, truth be told, though, Thrash, I wouldn't be on Twitter, man, if we didn't have the fucking roundtable chat on Twitter.
Hey, same here. I low key stroll over to the comments and see. Like, niggas be tagging me and shit. I don't even know who this nigga is. Why does nigga tag me?
Right, yeah, dude. Yeah, but it's like, bro, I don't care to see that shit.
And then I see some shit, I would have to say something. Like, I just gotta ask this question to this nigga, you know? And they never answer it.
Right? Yeah.
They never answer it, bro. The best answer I get out of these niggas is, it's not the same art style. I just like, shit, the fuck. That fucking dumbass fucking... It's not the same art style, but it's okay for you to compare them, though. Shut your stupid ass the fuck up. Like, I get annoyed by that shit. Like a motherfucker. But
cartoony games fucking for the win. Realistic games fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the question I asked earlier, my nigga. We cannot tell if you take away the specs that we know, all the information that we know with the power and the specs. You wouldn't even know that Microsoft had the most powerful console. You know, you wouldn't even know.
Nope.
So it's like
years and Forza have put it on display, but other than those two,
but then
and some of the multiplats, I don't know.
Right, but then you see Death Stranding, and fucking Uncharted and The Last of Us and God of War and shit and Detroit, and it's like, okay, well these games these are some crazy looking fucking games. I see Gears, it's like, okay, it looks good.
The way I see it with these games is, I mean, it's necessary to have all levels of games. You know what I mean? You got to have the AAA, like big budget ones. You got to have the smaller games and all that. You got to appreciate all of them for what they are. You can't look at a smaller game and expect the same shit on a AAA game, right? But at the same time, you expect
some people have that mentality
the way it should be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got to push boundaries on all levels of the game. Like if you're making a shell shaded game, all right, make it a really good looking shell shaded game. Don't give me no bullshit.
Yeah, don't give me no last generation looking
shit.
Don't say it. Don't say it, Royal. I know you want it, but please.
We got a new cell shaded game coming out next week.
Don't
Shit.
say it.
The new
Got that
show
brand
shit
new
again.
fantasy getting shown off next week.
You know, I'm going into hiding, dude. You know, I'm locking Twitter down, and I'm not going to be anywhere near any social fucking media, man. When Battletoads drops, dude, I'm
Bro,
out.
I got banned from fucking Twitter twice, and I don't even know why. I don't even know why. And I know I say nigga.
You pissed off the wrong group of people, bro.
I say nigga, and it's like, damn, okay, I get banned. But then I see
Yo, people
pornos
need
and
to
shit on
stop
that
fucking being
motherfucker. Like
sensitive.
niggas be
I know,
literally
right?
porno
Right?
status. Like, how is that okay?
Look,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Look, I was just talking about that. I saw this chick just posting nothing but news. She like, hey, something like retweet this shit 15,000 times, and you get to see me without a skirt and shit. I'm like, and I quoted that. I was like, so it's okay to do this, but I'm just saying if I play it safe. I have not been suspended ever. I play it so safe. If I said if I want to call somebody a name, oh, I'm gonna be suspended. No,
Yeah,
like that's
but let's
it.
be
People
honest there,
waiting to do that.
J-Tech. You know you like that tweet, bro.
Just
Oh,
saying.
I liked it. Oh, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying it's like
I'm just saying the shit is
I'm just saying
unbalanced. I mean, if you can look.
it's unfair.
I mean,
Really
it don't
is
even
unfair.
gotta be pornos. I mean, you can just look at what the fuck the shit
Motherfucker
that
over
Trump
here.
tweets and shit. Nigga, you be tweeting racist
Motherfucker's
shit
like,
and all this
I didn't
type
say
of
I didn't
threatening
like it. I
shit.
retweeted as I was thinking that. You know
Man,
what I mean?
man.
Yeah, I'm just saying like you could get away with that, but I can't call somebody a name without feeling that somebody's gonna fucking report me and shit.
Because we're in a generation of people that get butthurt over really, really dumb, stupid, pathetic shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Hey
Weird
guys,
Thrash,
I gotta get
like
up
he
out of
says
here,
the
man.
N word,
I
but
gotta
it's,
get back
you know
to
what I
work
mean. Like, but he says it
before they
with like,
fucking
you know,
look
like
for
because
me.
With
he's
love
allowed
and
to say it.
compassion, you know, like
Yeah, exactly. Because he understands it because he's part of that fucking that culture, right? So
right.
I'm trying to word my words carefully here so I don't say anything
We
racist.
already
No,
know. We already know
I've
you're
But
racist.
never
people get butthurt over
never
that.
heard it described that way with love and compassion. I've never heard it described that way. Dude.
Well, hey, fuck it, right? I mean, play it safe, yo. Play it safe because you know how people are, man. Shit.
At the end of the day, man, everybody know what bad words are and they know what they not. And if you refuse to know what it means, then that's because you have your own racial overtones within yourself, my nigga. I mean, fuck. If you can hear a nigga, if it's such a racist term, why the fuck are niggas walking around calling each other nigga? Then I don't get it. I mean, how come you never heard a rapper say, "Yeah, nigger, what's up, nigger"? Like they don't say it with the er, my guy, because that's the bad word. I just don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't
no, they say it
understand.
with the slang kind of way,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Either understand the culture or don't, my nigga. I got so many niggas on my channel
Yeah.
telling me, why are you saying the N-word? I'm like, I never once said it, dumb nigga. Or some will be like, how come I can't say it and you can? I'd be like, because white people get beat up if they say it. I can't explain why. They just said, I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is.
It's like what
I
the
don't
way
know. Look
Joyner
to your
Lucas said it in that
ancestors, my
fucking "I'm
nigga.
Not a Racist" song, dude. That's a perfect
Shit,
example of that right there.
it's like, how you gonna tell me I'm uneducated for saying nigga, and if you don't even know what it means?
Hey.
I'm lost.
Hey, you should be like from now on. Every time a white dude, how do you know you can't say it? Say it. See what happens.
Right. Yeah, nigga, like white.
Right.
I,
Get knocked the fuck
Hey,
out, son.
I tell them the same reason why I can't get into Harvard, nigga. Like I'm just not in that culture, my nigga. Like it is what it is. I'm smarter than niggas in that motherfucker, but I can't get in there. You gotta know it's white people who can't get into Harvard, my nigga. You gotta have money and know somebody to get in that bitch.
You gotta be on Full House and bribe
Oh
motherfuckers.
my mama, nigga. That's just the culture of shit, my nigga. If I can accept the fact that cops want to kill my people on sight, then you gotta accept the fact that I say, nigga, I think, goddamn, give me a amen. Shit, I get pulled over by the cops. Hey, on me, I get pulled over by the police out here, nigga. That's a life-threatening situation, my nigga. Niggas don't call niggas that get shot and not call the police because that's more fearful than getting shot, my nigga. It just is what it is, my nigga. Like, and that's just the facts out here, my nigga. That's the facts out here. Like, sad to say.
Police show up. He's still here.
Shit, on me. You ain't hear about that lady who got killed in her house, my nigga? Because all her lights was on, and her neighbor was like, oh shit, something's wrong. Her lights are on. Let me call the police and make sure my neighbor's okay. These motherfuckers went over there and shot the owner of the house. Nigga didn't ask her no questions, nothing. Knocked on the window. She looked out the window and they shot that bitch. Killed her. Straight up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, investigate maybe. I don't know, man. Why are you shooting the first thing you see moving in a house with lights on? Like, Is nobody supposed to be in the house with lights on? Like, what's really going on?
Jeez.
You know? So it's like, nah, it's really, that shit is real life threatening shit out here, bro. Everywhere. I can't even say out here, like, I'm saying, when I say out here, I mean like in America, nigga. Like, it's just craziness out here. But get your outro. Get your outros in, my nigga. J-Tech, go first. I'm not used to this shit.
Everybody did. I think it's just me and you.
Oh, for real? Oh, they probably got booted out. Because I know Fatal
Yeah.
wouldn't bounce. Just like that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Go ahead, get your outro in, nigga. Or if you got any last rebuttals, nigga.
I mean, that's it though. I mean, shit. There's a lot of things coming up. The one thing I will say is a lot of we don't have to speculate for long. A lot of news is about to come out. I mean, it's the end of 2019. 2020 is about to be here in less than a month.
Mm-hmm.
So news is going to come out rapidly. I mean, nowadays time just fly by. It's not even like 3 months only. It ain't that long of a time. You know what I mean? So Last of Us 2 and all this other shit is going to start rolling out quicker than you might think. And then next generation is going to be upon us in less than 11 months, bro. So all this information that we're getting, I would pay no mind until we actually get official information. None of this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Roll flush. We out.
Damn, no aliases. Nigga, when the next time you hopping on? Nigga, you hopping on your you doing your podcast?
Yeah, I'm doing mine this Sunday.
On Sunday, you gonna be on?
Sick asked to come through to his on Sunday too, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
if
yeah.
If it conflicts with the time, then I'll just, you know what I'm saying, I'll kick it over with him.
Yeah.
I know he reached out to a bunch of people, so I don't know what he got planning and
Yeah,
shit.
he got something planned. He got something up his sleeve like a motherfucker. I know he do. He planning something. He ain't did shit in a minute either. He planning something. No, that dark skinned motherfucker, he doing something. Hey, I'm hyped for Cyberpunk too. Zelda, Kyle. Really am. Thank you, Zelda. You know what I'm saying? Only person I respect in the chat is Tron and Zelda. Fuck you, Stardust. Fuck Arsenic. Nigga, fuck Kyle. Fuck, nigga. I told you niggas about y'all niggas' real names on this fucking YouTube. Nigga, what you want, nigga? Nigga, call yourself Silver Dollar, nigga, and then keep that same motherfucking face shit, nigga. That's better than Kyle Eaton, nigga. Fuck. Did you eat a ton? No, you know what? Not even that. Not even, no, nigga. Who else? Fuck, nigga. Fuck Void. Nigga, fuck. Kamu. You know what? I don't even know if that's a nickname, so I'm gonna just say thumbs up. I doubt it. You seem like a ninja, so I'm gonna just leave it. That's racist. Nigga, Arsenic and all y'all. Hey, thanks for coming out for sure. Real talk. Thanks for coming out. Y'all niggas know how it is when we get out here, bro. Fuck you, Lay. Nigga, yeah, really, nigga, the fuck, nigga, let me unmonetize this motherfucking, unmoderate this nigga. Keep talking, nigga. I give threats, nigga. I give threats. I need a $5 super chat from each of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? When I become super chatted, nah, but we out though, my nigga. Thanks for coming through. We'll do the round table. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it Friday too. Fucking round table, man.
Friday and tomorrow?
And tomorrow, fuck yeah, tomorrow. It is.
It's Thursday. That's why I was like, man, y'all be doing these impromptu shit. It's Thursday. We'll do a podcast.
I told you niggas what months ago, like, hey, we might need to change it to weekends because the work schedule finna get crazy as a motherfucker. That was not a joke, my nigga.
I know my shit. That's why I do my shit on Sundays, and I don't even be there lately and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, but thanks for coming out though, y'all niggas. Really do appreciate it, man. Thanks for supporting the Do What You Do movement. Y'all niggas know what it is. Hey, nigga, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing because it's gonna seem like it's just talk, my nigga. But guaranteed, nigga, you gonna see some. We talked about this shit long ago, Flesh Cub, on the round table, nigga. That shit is in the process, son. It's in the process, son. Don't trip. You will see. Watch, nigga. Nick, you gonna see, nigga. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? You gonna be like, okay, nigga. I want my free one, nigga. Don't even trip, nigga. Watch, and don't trip. All right, y'all niggas. We out, nigga. I see y'all niggas. I try to do these every week, my nigga, if I got the time. Wednesdays or Thursdays, one of those, because those are my easiest, lightest days. And of course, I'll be on the round table. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Keep a lookout for the new documentary, nigga, Generations End. You know what I'm saying? The trailer is out if you need to know what that's about. Go ahead and check him out. Watch all my videos. Unsubscribe from JTech Flush. This on some hater shit. But nah,
No,
nigga.
sometimes I'll just be gone from my channel for a whole month and don't say shit to nobody. No,
On
I
me.
don't give a fuck. You can't unsub me. Yeah.
On me. I'll go like 2 weeks without a video, nigga, and gain like 10 subs. Like, god damn, nigga, y'all
I
niggas
mean,
subbing for
I
nothing.
don't
I
even
take
know. I
it.
don't even know how many subs I got. Sometimes I disappear, come back, and have more subs than I did before. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, real
Been
shit.
gone for like 4 months, man.
You gotta let some shit marinate. But all right, y'all, we go.